You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Rays and Magic.
Saturday baseball from Tampa, Florida. As crazy as this sounds, Tampa Bay needs a win today to avoid a 9th series loss in their last 10 overall. They're down 1-0 to the LA Dodgers with a sizzling pitching matchup to look forward to in this, the middle game of a 3-game series. All-star Drew Rasmussen gets the ball for the Rays, while a former Ray and 2-time Cy Young winner Blake Snell returns to Tampa Bay and returns to the Dodgers rotation following a 4-month absence. And with that, we welcome you back inside the FanDuel Sports Network studio. Another rousing rendition of Rays Live, the pregame, brought to you by Cane's Furniture alongside Grant Balfour. I'm Rich Hollenberg, Ryan Bass, and Brian Anderson will both be joining us in just a little bit. So post-trade deadline, some crazy baseball happening last night. Obviously, in the same state that we play in, the Yankees lose to the Marlins, and it's seemingly all the trade pieces that they got in and let them down.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but there's no guarantee when you made that trade that they're going to throw up zeros, right? So, yeah, I mean, new faces, new catches. I mean, who knows? But, yeah, they definitely were not effective and kind of fell on the Yankees' face there a little bit.
Yeah, they were up 6-0, 9-4, 12-10, ended up losing 13-12. Jose Caballero played a role in that as well. So we mentioned Blake Snell is starting today. That makes back-to-back southpaws that the Rays will be facing, because yesterday they faced a future Hall of Famer in Clayton Kershaw, and he looked like that.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw, I mean, he's been doing it a long while, right? So it's just another little notch in his cap as he leads on to this Hall of Fame career that he's pitching to. And last night, I just watched the way he goes about. You know, there's that hold there. Guys just waiting for that pitch to come, and sometimes it just never gets there. We see it with that breaking ball. He worked both sides of the plate. Little cutter. Obviously, the real slow one right here is slow him down. It's all what I see here is the speed him up, slow him down, speed him up, slow him down. And he's got such good breaking stuff that his fastball doesn't have to be in the mid-90s anymore. It can be in the high 80s, low 90s, and that's what kept his longevity.
He has always been surgical in his performances, but now he adds a little bit of craftiness to that as well. He's just still such a gamer and such a winner out there. And unfortunately, with that loss last night, the Rays have now lost 7 straight games to left-handed starters. Christopher Morel was one of the only Rays to get to Clayton Kershaw. He actually ended up with 2 hits last night, all the while being mic'd up.
Yeah, Christopher Morel, I mean, 2 for 4 last night, like you said, had a great...
Good to see you, Pete. See you too. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, you're starting your great day.
Yeah, you sir, yours.
How your family? Nice. I'm trying to be look cool, like you and simple. Let's go, Kim. Hey, how I can say, let's go.
Fighting.
Huh?
H. Fighting.
Hiking.
Fighting.
Waiting.
ING.
Waiting?
Yeah.
Waiting!
Good pronunciation.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, now I can go Korea. Hey, tomorrow I got the time to get like a little bit of your time, you can.
Okay.
Like this I can do it like you can do with your hands inside. Funciona el micrófono. 1, 2, 1, 2, funciona.
So that was Christopher Morel mic'd up, as you were saying before we went to that piece about Morel.
Yeah, learning a bit of Korean right there from our son, Kim. And then supposedly picking up some tips here from Freddie Freeman, so we'll see how that works out in the box today.
Yeah, learning while he's on the job and on the base paths as well. So the Rays start August, unfortunately, much in the same way that they played throughout July with a loss. They were 7-18 in the month of July. That was the worst mark in the majors.
Yeah, they had a rough go with it, no doubt. I mean, look at the record there, 7-19, and no one's happy with that, especially not the Rays players. You know, the runs aren't being scored there, the batting average, run differential, and we just go along there. What stands out to me is those blown leads, you know, just those 1-2 run games that's been really cost them a lot there. I mean, if they could have at least won half of those games, they'd be in a lot better shape and right up there in the wild card right now.
Yeah, it's a very crowded wild card leaderboard, and the Rays are still in it, but they've got a big hill to climb. Here's Kevin Cash on the current realities.
We're just at a point right now where we're not able to overcome when we don't make a play defensively, we don't overcome it. When we don't make a pitch, we're not overcoming it. And when we got guys on base and opportunities, we're not getting the big hit. So, I mean, it is kind of a snowball effect. It is the opposite of where we were, what we continue to talk about a month ago. You know, we're just not getting it done.
Show up to work, tie your cleats, put your jersey on, get out there and get after it, you know. The game doesn't feel bad for you. Nobody feels bad for you. Got to go out there and compete and rely on our teammates in here to get each other going and give it our best every single day.
All right, we've got a lot to get to on this Saturday edition of Rays Live, the pregame. Here's what's coming up in the rest of our program. We're going to start by talking about Rasmussen on the mound, the big right-hander looking to be a stopper with this 4-game losing streak. His team needs him to be an all-star. Snell returns to Tampa Bay. He came of age as a Ray, added a second Cy Young to his trophy case, and now he's a Los Angeles Dodger. But coming up next on Rays Live, the pregame, big bullpen edition, arguably the biggest get for Eric Neander on trade deadline day. Griffin Jax set to make his Rays debut. Ryan Bass has more.
Beat the clock this Saturday, Sunday, Monday at Canes. The sooner you come in, the more you save. Saturday, take 20% off. Sunday, 10%. Monday, 5% off. 0% interest for 4 full years. Choose from living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Save more when you beat the clock at Canes Furniture.
Get more for less.
We pickled everything, Sam. The big deal meal, a Sonic Smasher, top of Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled foam. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
This is Dr. Ana Rojas. She just opened her own local vet clinic dedicated to the health and happiness of Florida's furry family members. Because that's how she treats all animals, like family. And it's the reason she banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who makes decisions quickly and who gave her the business accounts she needs in case things get a little hairy. Now she can brush those financial worries right off. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union.
And a high shot back into deep right. That baby is gone. Jonathan Aranda walks Gone! And the Rays win it. And he scores! Gone!
Rays Live, the pregame show on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Canes Furniture and by your local GMC dealers. Nice of Grant Balfour to lend that little baby his sunglasses. We've got more here, I know, but it's nice for you to share a little bit on the way. Rays and Dodgers set to go with the middle game of this 3-game series in mere moments. Grant Balfour and myself, Rich Hollenberg, in the FanDuel Sports Network studio. Let's go back out to Steinbrenner Field and welcome Ryan Bass to the show. And Ryan, the Rays on trade deadline day addressed what was a glaring need for them: relief from the relievers, and they did it in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, they got a serious boost in Griffin Jax, who comes over to this team after a whirlwind couple of days. I mean, the 30-year-old got traded from Minnesota here to Tampa Bay for Taj Bradley. It's the only organization he's ever known. So he's really excited to really ingrain himself here into this Rays culture. Obviously a team known for getting the most out of its pitchers. And if anyone's built for high-pressure moments, it is Jax, a former Air Force captain, the first U.S. Air Force Academy grad to pitch in the big leagues. Since moving to the bullpen in 2022, he's piled up over 300 strikeouts, become one of the toughest relievers to square up as you look at his journey to the Rays. The ERA might not wow you, but the chase rate is nuts. Eric Neander called him as overpowering a reliever as you're going to find. Kevin Cash said they'll use him in high-leverage situations right away, likely in the 7th or 8th, with Pete Fairbanks to follow. Here is Jax on what he hopes to bring to this Rays squad.
Yeah, I just want to be a guy that, can be counted on. I want to be used in some pretty impactful games and, help this team get back to the postseason. I know they've been struggling a little bit, so hopefully getting here and reviving the guys a little bit can be pretty eye-opening. So, yeah, I'm just excited to be another piece in the bullpen and be another weapon for Cash.
Jax's family DNA is littered with professional athletes. How cool of a crazy twist is this, too, guys? Jax and his dad, Garth, his father actually played 10 seasons in the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys and lined up against John Mangum, who, of course, is the father of Jake, who plays here for the Rays. So a pretty wild full-circle moment for their sons, now teammates, sharing a clubhouse here in the big leagues. So Jax and Jake, both fathers, played against each other in the NFL. I think it's pretty cool, guys, to be able to have these two now be teammates here with the Rays.
Yeah. Right across the street, Raymond James Stadium. Training camp is underway. A little football feel on this Saturday. Thank you very much for that, Ryan. Griffin Jax was one of a number of big-time relievers who were on the move on Thursday, trade deadline day. Let's take a look at some of the others. A lot of NL East action. Ryan Helsley getting picked up by the Mets. Johan Duran came in for his first save for the Philadelphia Phillies. Mason Miller moving from the Athletics to the San Diego Padres. That's an eye-opener for the Dodgers.
Yeah, there's some big names there, right? They're going to make a difference, these guys. Unfortunately for the Yankees, or fortunate for the Rays last night, the guys that the Yankees picked up did not fare so well. Like you said, Durant picked up his first save. Helsley's one of the best in the game. Mason Miller, we see the 100 miles an hour. That gets up to 103. That guy's going to make a huge difference down in San Diego as they push here to try to chase the Dodgers. And there was one that wasn't on there, actually. It was a kind of a bit of a wild card for me that I put in there was Shelby Miller going over to Milwaukee. Milwaukee has the best, right now, record in baseball. One of the great closers. And then when he comes back, he has a 1.48. This guy's had a lot of history in the big leagues, and I like to see what's going to happen there in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it is wide open in the National League and in the American League with 2 months left in the regular season. Let's take another timeout on Rays Live, the pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about the Hollywood Hammer. He was the driving force behind the Dodgers' World Series title last year and their win in Game 1. Freddie Freeman.
Score back-to-school deals now at Dick's Sporting Goods with up to 25% off apparel and footwear. Save on Nike, Adidas, Hoka, and more. Up to 40% off cleats and up to 25% off DSG apparel and more. And with fast shipping from Dicks.com, it's never been easier to sport your style.
Hear me out. What if your checking account came with benefits like a combo meal, but without the grease, yeah? So start with high-yield checking and earn up to 7% APY on your first $500. Then stack on a savings and money market account. Then you top it off with freebies like overdraft protection and BOGO tickets to attractions throughout Florida. That's financial fuel without the crash. Visit suncoast.com/combo and build your winning combo today.
School is back at Dick's House of Sport. Find this year's most wanted clothes, thousands of shoes, and gear from the best brands in the game. Plus, get ready for your season with House of Cleats, our multi-sport cage, golf hitting bays, and more. Sport your style at Dick's House of Sport.
When you need medical care and need it fast, think MedFast. Visit our new location at the corner of Lake Washington and North Wickham Road. Open at 7:30 a.m. 7 days a week. With 20 locations, there's a MedFast near you.
We're at Bang Bang Burgers in South End.
Rise Bakery in Greenville, South Carolina.
We're at Malibu Apothecary.
As a business owner, my Spectrum services help simplify my day.
Spectrum is really the backbone of any of the business we do here.
Everything we do is easier knowing that we've got a reliable connection.
It's fast. It works all the time.
I don't see us going anywhere. We're here to stay.
When you need medical care and need it fast, think MedFast. Visit our new location at the corner of Lake Washington and North Wickham Road. Open at 7:30 a.m. 7 days a week. With 20 locations, there's a MedFast near you.
Rays Live, the pregame show on FanDuel Sports Network, is brought to you by Suncoast Credit Union, who gives you more perks and less fees. Join today at suncoast.com. And by City Furniture, trends you want, prices you'll love. Well, got to admit, we're seeing a lot of Dodger blue alongside the Tampa Bay Rays blue. It's a retro Rays kind of a day at Steinbrenner Field. We're back in the studio. Grant Balfour, Rich Hollenberg. Let's go out to Steinbrenner Field now and say hello to Brian Anderson for another installment of BA's Breakdown. And BA, the blue tie, is that blue?
It is blue. Yes, it is blue.
Okay,
it's Ray blue, though.
Partially colorblind, so I never know for sure. Freddie Freeman, what we saw from him last night, a double, a home run, feels like we've seen that from him his entire career.
Without a doubt. I mean, this is his 16th season, and you're right. He has been a doubles machine. 4 times he has led the National League in doubles. 3 times he's led all of Major League Baseball in doubles. And when you look at his numbers, so consistent this year with what he has done throughout the entirety of his career. He is a career 300 hitter, again, in his 16th season. And on top of that, 355 home runs and just loads and loads and loads of doubles. He is a very aggressive hitter. He's aggressive from first pitch on. He's a very handsy hitter, a leverage swing. He uses the whole field. He does it all very, very well. And not only that, he has been a clutch hitter, not afraid of the big moment, not afraid of the big stage. He gets it done whenever the Dodgers or whoever he was playing for, the Atlanta Braves, whenever they needed it done. And you can see right here, you talk about the big moment and coming through, 2024 World Series MVP, 2 championships to his name, the Silver Sluggers, 9 All-Star games, including 7 of the last 8 years and the last 5 in a row. He has gone to the All-Star game, and there's that 300 career average. And of course, the 2020, the shortened season, the pandemic year, he was the National League MVP. But Freddie Freeman just continues to get it done at such a high level. And like I said, this year, same thing. You know, for his career, he's a career 300 hitter with a 387 on base percentage. What is he doing here in 2025? 299 average, 372 on base percentage. So just consistent Freddie Freeman, and now in his 16th season, showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, BA, I just got a question for you here. I've been racking my brain around it a little bit. The Rays offense lately has not put up any crooked numbers. We have not seen many crooked numbers as of late. Now, we all know when the crooked number goes up, that the team has a very good chance of winning a game there. Obviously, we're scratching for wins at the moment. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I tell you, it's been really frustrating because when you look at that stretch where the Rays were the best team in baseball over a 5-6 week span, they were scoring runs by any means necessary. The long ball, they were getting the home runs, they were stealing bags, they were laying down bunts, they were taking extra bases. You name a way to score a run, and the Rays were getting it done at a very high level across the board. That has dried up, and you can understand that from the power perspective. You know, home runs do tend to, go away, and the Rays are not going to be known as a big-time home run hitting team in the first place. It was a nice run they were on, but they have shown the ability to be able to manufacture runs, and that has kind of gone away, and that's why they haven't had too many big innings. And I think what that needs to change is you need to get some of those guys out there that are disruptors. You think about Josh Lowe, Jake Mangum, Chandler Simpson. They need to get out on base again. You know, they've kind of, their offense is kind of dried up here in this little valley that they've been going through. But when those guys are out there, that's when you can start to make things happen, and you can start to put up those crooked numbers. But that has not been happening as of late in any essence of the offense, and it's been extremely frustrating. If we're noticing it, you know that they're noticing it downstairs and trying to figure out how the best to come out of that. It starts with base runners. You got to find your way on base, take a walk, base hit, whatever you have to do, and then try to make something happen. And we'll see if they can do that this afternoon. It's not going to be easy with Blake Snell out there on the mound.
All right, excellent work as always from our Brian Anderson. Dwayne and B.A. coming up with first pitch of Game 2 in mere moments. Let's take a look at the rest of the Dodgers lineup, since he was talking about Freddie Freeman, who hit a home run, which now makes the Dodgers 25 games over 500 when they have at least one home run. Mookie Betts, for his part, certainly knows a thing or two about home runs in his career.
Yeah, Mookie Betts. I mean, this guy is a competitor, right? I mean, he's one of the best athletes in baseball. Not only baseball player, but athletes. So just the balance, the control of his body that he has. I mean, we see his routines. I've seen it, you know, pregame routines and stuff, the stretching and what he goes through, the preparation for him to be able to go out there and do what he does day in, day out. Look at the numbers here against the Rays, 296, 1752. Most of that has come with the Boston Red Sox, of course, when he was there. But now traded over to L.A., he's still doing damage with that bat.
Those 104 career games against Tampa Bay, the most Mookie has played against any team in baseball. Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays offense. And as you heard Brian Anderson talk about it, they need to get runners on base. But you look at their record in interleague play, they're still 19-15 against National League teams. Speaking of National League, someone who came over from the senior circuit, Johnny DeLuca, on a great run with a 9-game hit streak in his last 9 starts.
Yeah, we see Johnny DeLuca right there, 400 batting average, only 48 bats, obviously missing some time there with the shoulder. But he was traded over from LA Dodgers with Ryan Pepio in 2023, not too long ago now. And since he's been back, he's been great. I mean, the career versus the Dodgers here, not a whole lot of at-bats, 15 at-bats, 7 hits with a home run. But he's putting up numbers and showing those Dodgers that, hey, you gave up on me, I'm over here getting it done.
424 in his last 9 starts. Again, he's only played a handful of games because of that shoulder injury earlier this year, but every time he takes the field, he's been producing this year. Let's take our final time out on Rays Live, the pregame show. When we return, it's all about the pitching matchup. The matchup on the mound is an excellent one, and it promises to be electric. Rasmussen, Snell. We'll take a trip down memory lane, as much as it may sting, after this.
Now that Weeble's the official online brokerage of the Tampa Bay Rays, a lot of our employees are taking this partnership a little too seriously.
Alrighty, thank you for calling Weeble. Have a nice day.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Current eligible GMC owners get 0% APR with a total value of over $11,000 on this Sierra 1500 model. That's 20% below MSRP.
Next.
Don't just stand there. Everything you need to turn $1 into an epic win is in your hand. Bet it, parlay it, boost it. However you want to do it. From wherever you are to the moon. Bet anytime you've got a feeling. And withdraw cash when you want it.
Next.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. New players bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets.
Rays Live, the pregame show on FanDuel Sports Network, is presented by Cane's Furniture. And by Orlando Health, the official healthcare partner of your Tampa Bay Rays. It's hot, it's humid, it's August in Tampa Bay. What do you expect? Countdown to first pitch, about 15.5 minutes to go before the Rays and the Dodgers renew acquaintances at Steinbrenner Field. Grant and Rich inside the studio, wrapping up another edition of Rays Live, the pregame brought to you by Cane's Furniture. So Blake Snell makes his return to Tampa Bay. First time in a Dodgers uniform, he's doing that. And you can't think about Blake Snell and the Rays and the Dodgers without, unfortunately, flashing back 5 years ago in October 27th, 2020 to be exact. He went 5 1/3, gave up 2 hits and only 1 run, struck out 9, no walks, and then he got pulled from the game.
Yeah, Blake Snell. I mean, we all know Blake Snell, a Cy Young here with the Tampa Bay Rays. Obviously, this game here was a tough one for Tampa Bay Rays fans. Watching Blake Snell go out there doing his stuff, didn't work out for him. You know, 10 MLB seasons. This guy's gone on to win another Cy Young over in the National League. But today, you know, we're going to see this guy go out there, drive that fastball down into the zone. He's very hard to pick up. He's got great ride on that ball, and he's going to bounce that curveball. More likely than not, doesn't throw it in the zone. You will see some in the zone, but you'll see him bounce it in front of the plate to get those strikeouts. He's coming off a shoulder injury, so only a couple starts this year. But the last one down in AAA, he looked pretty effective. 4 2/3 of no-hit ball with 7 strikeouts. So he's ready to go today.
He last pitched 121 days ago in a major league uniform. It was just his second start of the season when he ended up leaving after that shoulder injury. So how do you expect him to shake off that rust?
Yeah, I mean, I look at that rehab start, right? They've gone through all the work. They've got the shoulder strong. They obviously feel comfortable with the amount of money they got in this guy. They're not going to put him back out there unless he's healthy. He's definitely shown he's healthy. He's gone down there, done his rehab start. And by the look of things, no hits and 7 strikeouts. It looks like he's throwing the ball over the plate, getting his punch-outs, and the stuff's there. So I expect him to be good today.
All right, Drew Rasmussen for the Rays, the all-star. What are you looking forward to seeing from Drew today?
Yeah, I mean, Drew, we talk about, you know, he got new catches behind the plate, right? Fiducia is going to be back there today. You talked about it earlier in the show, how he's got to work with that guy. So hopefully these guys are on the same page. I mean, Drew's got the stuff. We all know he has. He's an all-star. You know, he's working his way back now from that little break. He's going 4. Hopefully we can see 5 innings out of him today, extending it out and keeping that pitch count down and filling up that zone like he does, cutting those balls in on lefties, away from righties, and then running that fastball up in the zone, hopefully picking up some strikeouts and get back to the res that we know.
You mentioned working with a new catcher, Hunter Fiducia, the former Dodger, is making his first start as a Ray. Real quick, Grant, what was it like for you working with a brand new catcher?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy, right? It's another guy coming in. You really need to get to know each other. But, you know, you got to have all confidence in that guy back there. That's really what it comes down to. And I think hopefully they mesh well together.
All right, 2 runs or fewer allowed in his last 4 starts for Drew Rasmussen. We have under 13 minutes to go before first pitch. Rays and Dodgers, Dwayne and BA have the call. We'll see you for the postgame, everybody.
Meet Caleb. He's a high-flying go-getter. When he's not tearing up trails, he's mapping out new frontiers in the digital landscape. So he needs his finances to keep up. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who helps him keep pace with his bills while he carves new paths. Plus, the $400 he got for opening a new free checking account really came in handy when he wiped out on that last gap jump, which left his financial worries somewhere between here and the hillside. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
When I switch to T-Mobile, you'll give me a new iPhone 16, help pay off my old phone, and I still get to keep it?
That's right. No trade-in.
No!
Yes.
Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your old phone up to $800.
When the Colonel cooked up his famous $7 fill-up, some penny-pinching executive said, for all that food, charge more. We can't show you what happened next. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Enjoy 4 fill-ups, just $7 each.
Form or function? Should we push the timeline?
Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller. Faster.
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Rays and Magic.
We welcome you to an afternoon of Rays baseball. Again from Steinbrenner Field. This short homestand continues this series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Rays trying to get right back on track. With Brian Anderson, Dwayne Stats, great to have you aboard. Ryan Bass joins us throughout the afternoon as well. And Drew Rasmussen will get the call, the all-star right-hander, and he has been perhaps the guy to right the ship for the Rays.
Well, listen, he has been one of the most consistent starters in all of Major League Baseball when you look at his overall numbers. 21 starts on the season, and he's given up 2 earned runs or fewer 15 times. And then you start to look at the body of work. An 8-5 record, an ERA that's sub-3, and look at the whip. Just does not allow too many base runners. And when you do that and you do a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the yard, he's only given up 10 home runs, then you have a chance to put up some really good numbers. That's exactly what Drew has been able to do, and you hope that continues here this afternoon.
And the Rays will face a familiar left-hander out there, 2-time Cy Young Award winner up through the Rays system, Blake Snell.
Yeah, and Blake Snell, I'll tell you what, his season has not gone according to plan. He's been limited to just 2 starts. He went on the IL early in the season in April with some left shoulder inflammation, but he is now back. He had 4 starts in the minor leagues. See how long he goes today, what his pitch count will be. But you're right, look at this, 18 and 23 Cy Young Awards. He was an all-star, signed the big deal, still has the overpowering stuff, that fastball sitting in the big 90s or in the mid-90s with the big curveball. So we'll see what he has in store for that Rays lineup today.
So the Rays and the Dodgers square off here, just moments away. Middle game of the series, and we'll be back with all the action in just a few moments.
Three for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Beat the clock this Saturday, Sunday, Monday at Cane's. The sooner you come in, the more you save. Saturday, take 20% off. Sunday, 10%. Monday, 5% off. 0% interest for 4 full years. Choose from living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Save more when you beat the clock at Cane's Furniture.
Get more for less.
Did your streaming expire when you least expected? Save the day by using the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Card. And choose to earn 6% cash back on online purchases like live streaming for the first year from account opening. What would you like the power to do?
Sometimes it's the smallest details that make the biggest difference and shape everything you feel. Experience the feeling for yourself at the Lincoln Summer Invitation. Now, lease the 2025 Lincoln Corsair Grand Touring All-Wheel Drive for $529 per month for 36 months.
All right. Who's ready?
Thank you.
Hey, you got this.
Select Nike styles are 25% off at Academy.
Rays Baseball is brought to you by Weeble, the official online brokerage of the Tampa Bay Rays. And by Rooms to Go, where you got great furniture prices and delivery is fast and easy. This afternoon, the Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers square off. This will be game 2 of their 3-game series. The Rays trying to find the winning side of the ledger. All of that coming up next.
I know you're back to work, but summer break's just a few days away.
We should do something.
Somerville is Somerville.
You're suggesting that for summer break?
We will love it. The duck boats, the arcade, the midway.
It can be an adventure.
Vacation! Nobody 2, rated R. Only in theaters August 15th.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. With airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Legendary stories start with a light.
No one, not even WhatsApp, can see your personal messages. So your secret spot at the park stays secret.
Mom!
When this happens, they count on you.
Don't stress, sweetie.
You got USAA.
And you can count on us. Count on USAA. Members who switch saved an average of $840 a year on car insurance.
America, are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing assigned seating. Assigned seating! Assigned seating! Assigned seating! I can't believe it! Out of my way!
I can choose my seat?
Southwest has assigned seating.
Plus, extra legroom seats.
Yes! Now we can sit together on the plane.
Do we have to?
No?
I can't believe nobody's ever thought of this before.
We welcome you back to Steinbrenner Field, 91 degrees. 11% chance of some precipitation, and the humidity standing at 60%. With Brian Anderson and Ryan Bass this afternoon. Dwayne Stats, great to have you aboard. Appreciate you looking in for the middle game of this series. And already some hazardous activity going on out there on the field.
Oh, no.
And, Teoscar Hernandez lands a left. And down goes Raymond.
I mean, out cold.
And to the mound goes Drew Rasmussen. Take a look at the lineup he will be facing today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Mookie Betts will lead off. He's the shortstop for the Dodgers, with Shohei Ohtani, the DH, hitting second, preparing right there. Freddie Freeman hits third. Teoscar Hernandez with the dangerous left. The roundhouse is in right field. Michael Conforto in left. Andy Pajes is the center fielder. Alex Freeland in the infield at third. Dalton Rushing In the 8th spot, he will catch, and Miguel Rojas, the second baseman, bats 9th.
Well, taking the mound this afternoon for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays is going to be right-hander Drew Rasmussen, making his 22nd start of the season, 8-5 on the record, ERA of 2.96. And like we said coming in, 15 times he has given up 2 earned runs or fewer. He's going to sit right around that 5 innings mark. He's gotten to 6 innings 4 different times. That was in a 5-start stretch that was in the middle of May to early June. But for the most part, limited with innings, limited with pitches, but he makes the most of them. And here is the mix. The 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball. You see that 59% of the time he divvies those up with the cutter. He will use that as a slider at times. He's got the sweeper, curveball, changeup further down the list, and he rarely goes to those pitches. Fastball averages 96, and this is the defense as it lines up behind him, brought to you by Racetrack. Outfield left to right, Christopher Morel, Johnny DeLuca, and Josh Lowe. In the infield third to first, we've got Junior Caminero, Taylor Walls, Ha-Sung Kim, and Yandy Diaz with Hunter Fiducia back behind the plate.
Andrew Rasmussen all set to make the first pitch of this game. Mookie Betts stepping in there. And it is a strike call. Phil Cuzzy behind the plate. Betts at 237 on the year. 0 for 4 with a sacrifice fly in last night's game. And a chop to third. It's Caminero, and they throw in the dirt. Nicely done by Yandy Diaz over there at first base on the scoop.
Yandy's like, already? I'm getting challenged. Here it is, a routine ground ball. Get the nice hop, a little bit of a low throw, but watch Yandy get down behind it. And watch that all the way in.
You know, Yandy scooped that as if he'd done that a million times.
Good goalie.
Here's Ohtani. First pitch, a called strike.
The thing I love about watching Drew Rasmussen pitch and where his success stems from, watch his mechanics. You talk about simple delivery and repeatable. That's why he's able to command his pitches at such a high level. Stays away from the walk. Does a good job of keeping the ball on the ground. Very simple. Up, down.
And there's some cut to that one, 1 and 2. Boy, there's a lot to like about a pitcher whose approach is simple and he gets it done in a hurry. I mean, he sets the tempo.
And he works exclusively out of the stretch.
Yep.
So it is a true repeatable delivery. He doesn't have a windup and then the stretch. He works exclusively out of the stretch and is as simple as you could go. Very linear towards home plate.
And there's a wave and miss. He got 96 behind that one and strikes out Ohtani.
Well, he realizes that fastball that's elevated and close to a hitter, it's very difficult to get to. You have to be super quick. And you can see right there, Ohtani with that swing, tardy.
Now Freeman lifts it the other way, out of play, a foul ball.
I want to talk about a guy who's just consistently produced at a high level. It is Freddie Freeman. I mean, throughout the course of his career, extra base hits, batting average.
Fouls it again that way. Yeah, he's pretty remarkable when you think about year in and year out. He is always right there. Great production. And a cut and miss. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. Bottom of the first coming. Yandy Diaz will lead off.
Now that Webull is the official online brokerage of the Tampa Bay Rays, a lot of our employees are taking this partnership a little too seriously.
Alrighty, thank you for calling Webull. Have a nice day.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Tampa. St. Pete, the Rays, the Rowdies, the golf courses, the beaches. The Tampa Bay area is filled with great choices. That's why you choose to call it home. At Orlando Health, we're here to make your healthcare choices even better with our investments in St. Pete's Bayfront Hospital and Tampa Bay's respected Florida Medical Clinic, plus new ER locations and even healthier choices to come. Orlando Health. Choose well.
Let's go to the bottom of the first inning here. 1-2-3 top half. We'll get back to that in a moment. Starting lineup brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Yandy Diaz will lead it off. Kim will hit second. Then Lau, the DH today, hitting third. Junior Caminero in the cleanup spot. Morel in left. Lowe in right hitting sixth. Johnny DeLuca in center. Walls at short. And Hunter Fiducia coming over from the Dodgers organization makes the start behind the plate.
Well, guess who's making the start on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers? It's left-hander Blake Snell, former Ray. Those are his two lines this year. Went on the IL with some shoulder inflammation.
And his first pitch is upstairs, 95 for the initial offering.
Well, and by today's standards, a pretty simple arsenal. The four-seamer, the curveball, changeup, occasional slider.
Fouled back. Fastball.
Does a really good job, Blake does, of creating angles. You know, he's a tall left-handed pitcher, and he's got that arm slot where he can drive the fastball downhill. He also elevates it very well, and that's where that curveball gets all its depth. We watched last night Clayton Kershaw and his curveball and the depth that he still gets on that. Same kind of thing with Blake Snell because of the arm slot. Stay tall over the rubber, drive the pitch downhill.
And he misses up with that one. 3 balls and a strike. Up the right side toward the corner, and that is going to be out of here. That ball carried over the wall. Right side with a little slice to it. And Yandy hits it out on the 3-1 pitch. So the Rays break out in front on his 19th home run of the year.
Well, you got the short porch out there in right field. He got that 3-1 count and a pitch to handle.
There after that leadoff home run. Song Kim goes after the first pitch and bounces it foul. Here's that swing again by Yandy Diaz.
Four-seam fastball, 3-1 count, trying to drive it down, and Yandy beats that pitch to its spot. He stays inside of it and gets enough to sneak it over the short porch and right.
A strike, and Kim is down 0-2.
That was more of a line drive, too. I don't think it was helped out that much by the wind. He's already got a refill. I think he caught it with his beer.
Chopper back a third foul.
Hold on, let's check it out.
Take a look here.
Coming down, coming down. Oh, yes.
Saw the splash.
Perfect.
Look
at dripping off his elbow.
Kim out on strikes. That pitch got in there at 95 in a hurry, in on him. Well, you know, he gave up a drop or two of Suggs for the home run ball.
Not a bad trade.
No.
It's early.
Got to stay hydrated.
Come on, dog.
Here's Brandon Lau. Ball, no strikes. Well, Blake Snell, 2 Cy Young awards. strike with Brandon Lau. Well, the home run for Yandy Diaz, as we mentioned, his 19th, his 8th off a left-hander. His 4th leadoff home run this year. That's 20 for his career.
Well, he is a problem.
That's a pretty good leadoff guy.
Yeah, right? I mean, you don't worry about him stealing a lot of bags, but don't just lay one in there either.
Brandon is out on strikes. The fastball got him swinging.
Well, at some point, this Dodger defense is going to come into play. Let's take a look at it. Brought to you by Racetrack. Outfield left to right, Michael Conforto, Andy Pajes, and Teoscar Hernandez. Cross that infield third to first. Alex Freeland, Mookie Betts, Miguel Rojas, and Freddie Freeman with Dalton Rushing getting the call behind the plate.
Oh, big cut and a miss on the changeup. Caminero keyed up for the hard stuff and got the changeup.
Well, that's and Blake, you know, understanding how to change speeds, and he still has the overpowering, really good stuff. And it's like any young hitter, any young slugger, the changeup a lot of times is the best pitch because they're so aggressive.
And the 1-1. Changed up on him again.
Yeah, 3 in a row. And why not? I mean, you got Junior Caminero thinking now. 3 straight changeups. Really good one. That takes that ball off the plate. He's way out in front on the swing. And Blake can control this count at 1-2.
Ground to third. Big hop for Freeland. Across to Freeman. And the Rays are out in the first inning. They grab the lead on the opposite field home run off the bat of Yandy Diaz. Career hit number 900 from Yandy Diaz.
Meet fellow Floridians, the Smiths and the Smiths. They love simmering, searing, and sauteing on their new natural gas stove. They also love earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in the $7 Supreme box. Or try the $9 Discovery box featuring the crispy chicken burrito. Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Meet fellow Floridians Gene and Jim. These super snowbirds love and rely on their new natural gas dryer to keep up with those action-packed pool visits. They also love earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
And a high shot back into deep right. That baby is gone. And the Rays win it. And he scores. Gone. Rays baseball is brought to you by Orlando Health, the official healthcare partner of the Tampa Bay Rays, and by GTE Financial, celebrating 90 years of going beyond money. Thank you, Tampa Bay. Rays with a 1-0 lead on the Yandy Diaz home run. On to inning 2 we go, and Teoscar Hernandez steps in for Los Angeles, with Rasmussen making his first pitch. A little bit wide right there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, Hernandez has more at-bats in his career against Rasmussen than any other Dodger hitter in the lineup or on the club for that matter. There's a strike. Hernandez 3 for 15 with 1 extra base hit, a double. And Rasmussen has struck him out 3 times. That will put him ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Conforto next, and then Pages. There's Michael Conforto, the left fielder, waiting. And did he offer he checked that pitch up a bit? And Molino, the crew chief, umpiring down at first as he held up.
Trying to catch him by surprise up there with that fastball. See if he goes back downstairs now.
And he sweeps it wide. 3-2. That's a popper, and racing out over the head of Kim into shallow center field, where Kim trying to close the angle on that and could not get there.
Yeah, and I actually thought by reading his body language that he was going to get there. And then that ball just was able to get over his head. Watch how he gets back. And right there, you're like, okay, he's got it. He's got it. And almost like he misjudged it. You know, it started to put the glove up. And that short.
So Hernandez aboard. Michael Conforto. To start him. Two. Conforto doubled in the game last night, scored a run. It's 1-2. Conforto has had a good road trip. Comes into the game overall hitting just 197 for Dave Roberts' club, but 368, 7 of 19 on the current road trip for Los Angeles. Holding the count, 1-2.
Well, you see Drew upset with that pitch, the location of it. He spoiled and fouled off, and trying to put him away as quickly as possible. Probably not real thrilled with the hit that Teoscar Hernandez, ball that was not hit that hard, found its way into center field.
That pitch cutting in on him. A defensive swing to stay alive on the foul ball.
Well, let's see if Drew uses that cutter right there in, and that one had a more of a cutter look. Sometimes it'll look like a hard slider, but let's see if he takes that two-seamer off of that. So you cut it in off the plate, you get the swing and the foul ball. See if he follows that up with a two-seamer in. Now he's going to go back out away.
And we go to 2-2.
And you think about that game that you can play, cutter in, the two-seamer off of it. Maybe catch Conforto by surprise and get him frozen.
He chops it to second. Toss to second base, first base not in time. So Hernandez cut down at second.
Yeah, and you know, the chopping nature of that ground ball was going to make it difficult to turn, especially with Conforto running out of the box from the left side. But it also looked like the Rays were very deliberate in that turn.
So Conforto is at first with one out. Andy Pages, the center fielder. Swing and miss. And I get what you mean by that. It was almost as if the play developed and stayed on the same motion that the chopper off the bat started.
Yeah, they turned that, or attempted to turn that double play underwater.
Down to third. Out at second, out at first. They take care of that one around the horn.
There you go.
A little crisp action there on a 5-4-3 double play.
The Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale ends Monday. Hurry in to get big savings and endless sofa possibilities. Remember, every Rooms to Go sofa is on sale. Save on fabric sofas, sleeper sofas, plush leather sofas, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Every sofa you see is priced low to sell fast. And only Rooms to Go offers an opportunity like this. So shop the Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale now through Monday. Every sofa is on sale.
An All-American Club combo, extra jalapeno, shooter likes it hot.
For just $1 more, you can make it a Happy Gilmore meal and get a collectible cup.
Gilmore with his own meal deal?
Hey, Shooter, I love your cup.
Actually, make it a Happy Gilmore meal. Shooter!
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you for your auto accident. I'm Bill Winters. If you've been injured in an accident, call Winters and Yonker so we can start working on your case. Call Winters and Yonker for your free attorney consultation.
Swing of a miss, he struck him out, and that's number 10. If Rays pitchers strike out 10 batters during a home game, take your mobile ticket located in the MLB Ballpark app or a printed home voucher to any Cain's Furniture store within 5 days and get a coupon for 1 free taco and chips at participating area Tijuana Flats location. Restrictions apply. For more information, visit CainsStrikeout.com.
Quite the familiar face on the mound in Blake Snell, the 2018 Cy Young Award winner, spent nearly a decade in this Rays organization. Only has 2 teammates here currently on the Rays that were here when Snell was a part of this organization, Yandy Diaz and Brandon Lau. Of course, Yandy welcoming him back with that home run for Diaz. As for Brandon, he said it was always fun playing behind Snell at his peak, calling him a perfectionist with electric stuff. You'd see him talking to himself off the mound, clearly frustrated, but it was just him pushing himself to be better, Brandon told me. I mean, 97, 2 filthy off-speed pitches. The guy had some pretty good stuff. And when Snell pitched against the Rays last year at the Trop with the Giants, he actually told me about his time with this organization. I've got nothing but love. I'm really thankful for how much energy those coaches and this organization poured into me to help me become the player that I am today. There is so much mutual love and admiration for Snell and all the time he spent here in this organization, Dwayne.
Well, he was drafted by the Rays, developed by the Rays, and really developed into a frontline pitcher at the major league level with the Rays. So there's a lot of history there. 1-1 the count to Morel. And he is out in front of the change of speed. 1-2.
How about the numbers from the first Cy Young Award winning season, 2018? 21-5 with a 1.89 ERA. Oh, by the way, 221 strikeouts in 180 2/3 innings.
Yep. Well, and you hope that as long as you play this game, you learn something year in and year out. Oh, there's a breaking ball that drops in for strike 3 call. And there's Blake Snell receiving that Cy Young Award, and that guy right next to him, Kyle Snyder, big handshake there, and he had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, one of the best, it may be the best pitching coach in the game. I mean, you think about some of the different pitchers around the league that he has gotten his hands on and the results that have followed where maybe they weren't there before. We've seen it time and again. You see it usually 1 or 2 different guys every year where someone comes in, they might not be heralded, and all of a sudden they become a guy.
You know, that's a great point, because you almost begin to take it for granted. And when you think about stepping outside the Rays experience, where you do get a couple pitchers, it seems at least 2 every year.
Yeah.
And you go, well, where did this guy come from? And what did Kyle Snyder do with him to maximize his ability, his talents, and turn him into an effective winning major league pitcher? Josh Lowe is thrown out. It's Freeman, who was well off the bag at third, taking care of that. And you get to the point where you almost take that for granted, because what they have done here under the direction of Kyle Snyder and the rest of the staff, of course, everybody pitches in. It really is an amazing development year in and year out.
They've just set the bar so high. It's difficult to do that, to replicate that success and turning guys' careers around year in and year out. But that's, you know, they've done it so often. That's what you just come to expect.
Ball and a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout and a ground out. And DeLuca up there. Blake Snell ahead of him in the count, 1-2. Well, the Rays on the board on the Yandy Diaz home run in the first after being shut out in the opening game of the series. And that will be strike 3. The breaking ball started wide, broke over. Rays lead 1-0 through 2.
Beat the clock this Saturday, Sunday, Monday at Cane's. The sooner you come in, the more you save. Saturday, take 20% off. Sunday, 10%. Monday, 5% off. 0% interest for 4 full years. Choose from living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Save more when you beat the clock at Cane's Furniture.
Get more for less.
When I switch to T-Mobile, you'll give me a new iPhone 16, help pay off my old phone, and I still get to keep it?
That's right. No trade-in.
No!
Yes. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your old phone up to $800.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Summer's here. Don't let AC problems cause you stress. At Ellington AC and Electric, we make it easy. From fast repairs and simple maintenance to full system replacements, we're the problem solvers Florida homeowners know and trust. With affordable financing options and low monthly payments, staying cool doesn't have to break the bank. Book fast with our online scheduling and know you're covered by trained experts and guaranteed service. Experience the Ellington difference. Visit ellingtonac.com today.
Call Ellington.
Well, $25,000, the minimum guaranteed jackpot for the Dodgers series, with the grand jackpot drawing on Sunday. So join from home while cheering on your Rays at Rays5050.com.
That's our guy, Dwayne. That was home run beer spill guy, Dansby Swanson, who got the Cubs jersey on at the Dodger Rays game. There's the baseball.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Proudly representing the Windy City. Big swing and a miss. Well, here it is again. If you missed it, worth another look.
See, he's got an early start. That's why. Do you think that he went for the elbow lick?
Oh, there's no question.
You want to waste it?
No, you're not going to waste that. And a wave and a miss. Well, he missed that one by plenty.
Yeah, okay. Can we do a favor? Go back and look at this replay. Can we stop calling this a cutter? It drives me crazy. Okay, that's a hard slider with a lot of depth to it. Here we go. I say, okay, yeah, cutter. That's not a cutter, Dwayne. It's called a slider. It's an 89-mile-an-hour slider with a lot of depth.
Yep.
Now, he will, at times, keep it up in the zone, and it'll look more like a cutter. But that right there is a slider. Same with that.
Yeah. That's what is.
I mean, maybe that's me yelling at clouds, but it drives me nuts.
I get you. He tried to check there on a cutter. That's just for you.
Just doing what we're told.
And the pitch is up and away. Fastball, mid-90s. 2-1. Katati says, forget all that. He struck me out on a fastball.
Yeah, right? At 96 up and in.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
How about that? 2-2 now.
That's when you know you're in a hitter's head. When you can throw that pitch, which is not where Drew wanted that fastball. But when you can do that and the hitter just locks up, you've got him thinking of so many other things.
Dalton rushing, the catcher. And he takes a big swing at the fastball. Got a little bit of it foul.
Pop
Cuzzy.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Ooh.
Forehead shot. Didn't even waver.
No.
Not even a wobble.
His feet, that stance anchored, stayed right there. And the count is full. Well, he threw that slider on 3-2 right there.
Well, and you know what? You have to start to give a little credit here to rushing. You're starting to put together an at-bat here, fouling off some tough pitches. That pitch down below the zone, the fastball that was up above the zone.
And he's going to extend the at-bat at least another pitch. 8 pitches into the at-bat here. A lively crowd here.
You know.
And that is strike 3 call. After all of that, strike call at the knees.
Excellent location. That's the two-seamer. Trying to run that front door two-seamer. And look at that action on that pitch. And no argument from rushing at all. Realizing that he was fooled.
So 2 outs, base is empty for Miguel Rojas. Second baseman for Los Angeles. All those strikes. On the ground, shortstop. Oh, nice pick there by Walls. Little backhand action there to make the pick and throw him out. 3 up, 3 down.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. And to celebrate, you can now get in one of these award-winning SUVs with 0% APR for 60 months. The all-new turbocharged Nissan Murano, the rugged Nissan Pathfinder, and the best-selling Nissan Rogue. Visit Nissan today and drive away in an award-winning SUV.
Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models or get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier.
What's up, Carl Nation? It's your #1 broker with the best full-service wealth management skills in the biz.
Actually, I'm seeing something from Schwab.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Schwab lets you invest and trade on your own.
And if you want, they can even manage it for you.
Not to mention, Schwab has a team of specialists for taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with low fees.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Carl.
Schwab. Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Let's get it.
Pick up by Brandon Lau and the throw to first. Swing and a miss. He struck it out. To the wall, and it is gone.
Now the arrow he leads, and he caught it. Swing and a drive, high and deep. Gone. Home half of the third inning here. The Rays leading the Dodgers 1-0. Let's take a look at our Suncoast Credit Union influential player, and that would be Blake Snell. You look at his career accolades. He's won the Cy Young Award 2 different times in 2018 and 2023. Was the wins leader in 18. He went 21-5 that year with a 1.89. 2024, a no-hitter. 77 wins, 11.2 strikeouts per 9 for a career. That would be a career year for a lot of guys, and he's done that over the course, the breadth of his career. Another one of those anomalies, too, Dwayne. We were talking about this before the game. The fact that Blake Snell has won the Cy Young Award 2 different times, but he's only been an All-Star once.
Yes, how about that?
I know.
Strike the count on Taylor Walls. He fouled that first pitch away. And there's a base hit up the middle, and Walls continues his momentum offensively. You know, if you look at the left-right breakout in today's lineup for the Rays and what they've done against left-handed pitching, Taylor Walls has the second highest average in this lineup against lefties at 256, and we have seen some marked improvement in the offensive side from him.
Well, he did a great job right there staying back on that curveball, a pitch that Blake has been executing pretty well here early in this ball game.
First pitch, here's Fiducia. Hunter Fiducia taking a strike. Picking up the edge out there, 0-2. Fiducia out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. And a cut and miss. 96, and he is out on strikes.
Not the easiest of matchups, left on left, and Blake Snell here just takes 96 and drives it right through the zone.
And now back to the top of the order, Yandy Diaz, who homered in the first. 900 hits for Yandy.
How about you love the fact too, how about more hits than games? That's always a good sign. It's a pretty hefty batting average year in and year out. You know, the graphic that we showed, the Suncoast Credit Union influential player, you know what was not on that graphic was, I think, that in 2023 Blake Snell was all conference too. Not only does he won a couple of Cy Youngs, and you know, he was an all-conference player in 23.
Oh, a high shot back into right again. This ball's got carry, and it is gone. Home run number 2 on the day for Yandy Diaz. This one a 2-run shot, and the Rays have a 3-0 lead. There's Blake Snell shaking his head out there. Walls scoring in front of Yandy Diaz.
Was it exactly the same spot or close enough?
I mean, it was pretty close.
He stays inside of another fastball in. Blake Snell's trying to crowd Yandy, didn't quite get it all the way in there, and I mean, he drops it right over the wall there and right. Once again, he's like, are you kidding me?
Hey, Blake talking to himself out there, noting that it's not once but twice. It's on Kim. It's ball 1.
That just shows you how strong he is. Fastball up and in. Stay inside of it, even with the short porch. That's still a pretty good poke the other way.
The Rays with a 3-run lead, courtesy of Yandy Diaz. 2-0 to Kim. Snell taking a little time. He'll get a visit from rushing. Trying to put all that behind him.
Well, our GTE Financial instantly easy replay. That fastball working its way up and in goes out the other way for the second time today. Yandy Diaz, a solo shot, a two-run shot. He has been the Rays offense. But that is an impressive shot right there, especially when you look at the pitch location.
Yep.
That's not a pitch that you hit out the other way very often.
Yandy took that pitch. It was up and in and hit it up and out. His third regular season career multi-home run game. And there's a strike to Kim after the count had gone to 3 balls, 3-1 now. Little tapper, left side charge by Freeman. Throw to first is in time. So third to first to record the second out of the inning. Well, a multi-home run game already for Yandy Diaz. Second this year. 3 during the regular season. He also had 1 in the postseason. And Lau fouls it back. So home run number 20 for Yandy Diaz, giving him 65 runs batted in. One ball, one strike. Wave and miss. And that slider. He knew about halfway through it was pointless, but he had committed already.
Well, that's what you always say, Dwayne, right? Don't. What was your my pregame hit? Just keep your rhythm.
Yep, that's right.
That's what Brandon does with that swing.
That's exactly right.
Realizes it's not going to go well, but you just
keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. And a wave and miss. Another slider there. And he is out on strikes. So the Rays come up with 2. Yandy Diaz. Yandy keeping his momentum going.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh. Ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know it.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite season of the year.
Why? Is it the flowers, honeybees?
Mud. See, Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they come with GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain. Like
mud.
They sure do like mud.
Now lease Bronco Sport for $389 a month or get Bronco for $499 a month. Both with 0 due at signing.
Looking for value and flavor? Try the everyday deals at Sonny's. Get the pork big deal for $10, the pork and rib combo for $12, and all you can eat ribs for just $19.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pit masters since '68.
Where are all the animals, Dad?
Don't know, kiddo. Just not our day.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with expert insights from Morgan Stanley to help you navigate the markets.
Mom can speak walrus?
School is back at Dick's House of Sport. Find this year's most wanted clothes, thousands of shoes, and gear from the best brands in the game. Plus, get ready for your season with House of Cleats, our multi-sport cage, golf hitting bays, and more. Sport your style at Dick's House of Sport.
Top of the order here in the 4th inning for Los Angeles. Rays have a 3-0 lead. And there's a first pitch strike from Drew Rasmussen to get the jump on Mookie Betts. Betts out third to first to open this game. is down 1-1. Hot shot to third. Look out. Caminero got that glove up. I'll tell you, there were two things in his mind. One, a reaction to protect himself. And then number two, if I catch the ball, then we've got an out. Look at this.
Right at his head. Our T-Mobile coverage cam. That ball absolutely smoked. And that was self-preservation. And then it was like, okay, now what do I do with this thing? The glasses fell off. I guess I throw it. Right on the money.
So a shot down to third, one away. Ohtani a big cut, and he fouls it back. Well, it's the hot corner after all. And there was why it's so named. Attaboy! Just a little off the plate. 1-1. Two, and the rebound to Chris Woodward. Still pretty good hands on the former infielder. Coaching first base. Come on, Drew, go a chair. And a cut and miss. That's second time he has retired Ohtani on strikes.
But he took that slider and brought it a little bit tighter to Ohtani. And you see the action on the pitch, trying to get there as it's making its move, and right over the top of it. That's the whole point of that pitch. That's that back leg slider. Cutter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Pitch is down and in here to Freeman, 1-0. You know, there used to be, and I'm sure they've cleaned it up now, but there used to be a pitch that you could have called a cut slider. Oh, do you know what I mean? To rough up that baseball somehow.
Well, yeah.
That was a cut slider.
You know what? It really is remarkable. You know, when you see a ball bounce at home plate, you know, they make it, you know, get that dirt pretty hard around there, and when you bounce a ball, it gets thrown out of the game.
Down to first, off the glove of Yandy. Kim got over there to make a play, covering Rasmussen, but that toss is not in time, and Freeman is aboard.
The ball's getting away from Yandy. It would have been an outstanding play. There's no question about it. That ball hit hard by Freeman, and right there's the seeing it in, and yeah, just never got into the pocket of that glove. Kind of rattled around and squirted free.
Freeman gets a hit out of that. Teoscar Hernandez fouling the pitch back. Strike one.
Going back to what we were talking about, that's why when you bounce a pitch at home plate, throw a curveball in the dirt or whatever, they immediately throw it out of the game because it'll put a scuff mark on a baseball.
Yeah.
And it's incredible, if you know what you're doing with that scuff mark, how you can make a baseball move like it shouldn't.
Yeah.
And that's why guys, have been caught roughing up baseballs out on the mound, the emery board, all of those different things. Because if you can get a scuff on a baseball and just you put that scuff on the the inside part of the ball and throw it, and it's gonna take off like a two-seamer you've never seen before. I mean, it's crazy what that wind and how big league pitchers can spin it.
Down to third, Caminero will take the throw down to second to Kim. We go to the bottom of inning 4, 3-0 Rays.
This is what you can buy for $10 at KFC $10 Tuesdays. And this is what you can buy for $10 at a coffee shop.
This is coffee.
I know. It was expensive.
Get more bang for your bucket at KFC. 8 pieces of original recipe fried chicken or 8 tenders for just $10.
It's a summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. How about you two?
Mud bath.
Summer's here. Don't let AC problems cause you stress. At Ellington AC and Electric, we make it easy. From fast repairs and simple maintenance to full system replacements, we're the problem solvers Florida homeowners know and trust. With affordable financing options and low monthly payments, staying cool doesn't have to break the bank. Book fast with our online scheduling and know you're covered by trained experts and guaranteed service. Experience the Ellington difference. Visit ellingtonac.com today.
Call Ellington.
It's a summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. How about you two?
Mud bath.
And a high shot back into deep right. That baby is gone.
Here at Steinbrenner Field, we've got all the reunions here today at the ballpark. Kevin Kiermaier, of course, a legendary Ray, and a Dodger for a little bit as well, making a trip here to Steinbrenner Field and visiting the opposing team's clubhouse to officially get his World Series ring from last year after KK helped the Dodgers win it all. He said it was even cooler than I could have imagined in terms of being able to be presented with his championship ring. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts addressed the team and told them about KK pregame. He came over here, he fit in seamlessly. He helped us win a championship. It was Andrew Freeman, guys, the same executive who drafted him in Tampa Bay, who brought him to L.A. to finish the story. Kiermaier said, I kept thanking him during every celebration with champagne. This is exactly how I wanted it to end. And through it all, KK told me over the phone, none of this happens without the Rays. That organization built me, shaped my future, gave me the best years of my life. I was born in Indiana, but I was born again in St. Pete, and I'll always be a Ray at heart. What a moment for KK today pregame, guys.
We've got a long flight tomorrow, right?
Well,
got a nooner, got a noon game, and then head out to the West Coast, Orange County.
Yep.
My seatmate is Ryan, and we're gonna have a long talk on the long flight.
There you go, and he's always ready. Look at that, prepared,
always engaging. Yeah. Yes.
Fouled right back. Well, send me a recorded.
I'll let you know.
Send me a recording.
I'll make sure that I'm connected to Wi-Fi. I can shoot you a text from 37,000 feet. The Eagle has landed.
So there's down 2-2. Caminero, then Morel, and Josh Lowe here in the middle part of the order. I love those nature shots that, our director comes up with.
I mean, and you got to find him first. Oh.
Roller by the mound. And that's going to be handled by Rojas.
A couple of frustrating at-bats for Junior Caminero here against Blake Snell. And again, he's using the young hitter's aggressiveness against him. Just chalk it up to more lessons learned by Junior. Mm-hmm. What do you got? That little chuckle means you got something. You know?
I'm good. No,
oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm just...
Usually that means it's going to be followed up by something insightful.
No, I was just thinking, Blake Snell's 32 years old, and I mean, he's, the grizzled veteran now.
Yeah.
I mean, how quickly time flies.
It's crazy, right?
He took care of the youngster there on that last at bat.
It really is amazing how this game moves.
Yep.
And you come across a name and you're like, wow, they have been out of the league for a few years. Mm-hmm. And it just keeps rolling along. Waits for nobody.
Change up there has Morel well out in front.
You can remember when these guys were babies. Yes. Like you said, now they're the grizzled veterans.
Well, he doubles up on the changeup, and he's been effective with that.
And the willingness, to be able to double up on it. We've seen him throw 3 in a row. In fact, it was Who was that in his first? Yeah, Caminero, the ground ball. Yeah. He got him on a curveball, but the first 3 pitches were the changeup to get to a 1-2 count. So he's not afraid to back that pitch up.
And a couple off-speed pitches, and then the fastball, and he takes care of Morel. 2 up, 2 down. Monday, September 1st, the Rays host the Mariners. Fans can purchase a Peanuts special ticket package in advance, including a Charlie Brown bobblehead. For more info, visit RaysBaseball.com/peanuts. And who doesn't want a Charlie Brown bobblehead?
Yeah, that'll be a big time.
Bunt attempt by Josh Lowe here with Freeman back and well off the bag at third. He was willing to try to put down that bunt for a base hit.
Well, he puts that in fair territory. That's exactly what it is. Where Freeman was playing, he's still not completely committed to taking that bunt away. Mookie Betts tell him move back. He's not going to do that again.
That's a little low. Snell. A little reaction to that. 2 or 3 little vertical hops there, looking for a call, and the pitch was down. 1-1.
Now here's the frustrating thing for Blake Snell. You look at his line right now. He's gone 3 2/3 innings, and he's given up 3 earned runs. But he's thrown the ball much better than that line would say.
Yes.
He's been victimized by Yandy twice. And not on horrible pitches, yep. Especially that last one, the 2-run homer. That's a fastball that's on the inner third of the plate at the top of the strike zone that gets hit out to right field. Excuse me? Rays will take it, though. I mean, they need some offense.
Well, you take Yandy out of the lineup, the rest of the lineup is 1 for 12 against him.
Right. I mean, he has been in complete command.
But Yandy has those 2 home runs and 1 with a man aboard. Well, the Rays have made all 3 of their hits count. And there's another hit. Full count. He takes it the other way between Freeland and Betts. So a 2-out single.
He tried to go that way in his first at-bat, and this time able to find that hole. Fastball, he stays on it, doesn't try to pull that pitch, stay away, smack it away, and there you go. Find that opening.
Johnny DeLuca. Change up to start him, and that has been a big pitch here, and often used by Blake Snell so far. Runner on the move, pitches a ball, and the throw is not going to be in time. Blake Snell thought they had him. He was walking off the infield.
Well, I thought they had him too. And pretty definitive on the call out there was Clint Bondrak. Dodgers going to leave it alone. Well, let's see right here. You field the throw. Throws there. Oh yeah, the left hand was in there. Stayed connected with the bag for the most part.
9th steal in 12 attempts for Josh Lowe, now in scoring position. A 1-1 count on DeLuca. And that changeup. 1-2.
Come on, JD, sit on one now.
What does that mean? Did you hear the fan?
This ball pops away, and that's going to allow Josh to move to third.
I think he was talking to Johnny DeLuca,
yeah,
and he's telling him to sit on one. 1-2 count. Sit on one. I just wonder what he would be.
Well,
you know, it's just baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, JD.
Yeah, there you go. Right on the microphone.
And the 2-2 is ball 3. You like an involved audience?
Yes, you do. And you love the baseball chatter.
With third, 2 outs, full count to DeLuca. And a foul ball on a check swing right there. 96 coming in. Snell returning to the mound. He had been sidelined for over 120 days. A little tap toward third. Freeman, and a nice backhand pick there by Freeman on the receiving end. The Rays leave a man. It's 3-0 through 4.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a new Honda. Head out for an unforgettable adventure, or take a sporty sedan for a spin, all while driving with confidence. See what makes Honda the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $269 per month lease on a 2025 Accord LX.
Now that Weeble's the official online brokerage of the Tampa Bay Rays, a lot of our employees are taking this partnership a little too seriously.
Alrighty, thank you for calling Weeble. Have a nice day.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
That's the sound of happy at DQ. Get white meat seasoned chicken strips with fries, Texas toast, and DQ's signature country gravy for just $7.49. For crunch time, it can only be the DQ chicken strip basket.
Get 2 free Rays tickets at GMS Field this season while supplies last. Open and fund your Weeble account at Weeble Global, or make your first deposit at Weeble.com/Rays-tickets, and we'll see you at the ballpark. First pitch strike to Michael Conforto. Drew Rasmussen and Blake Snell hooked up in this one. It has been fun to watch both these pitchers.
I mean, yes, because outside of the 2 at-bats to Yandy Diaz, Blake Snell has pretty much been in control, and Drew Rasmussen on the other side, again, executing pitches at a very high level. But he puts himself in position to do that. We talked about the simplified mechanics. We talked about how linear he is towards home plate, not a lot of excess movement. And so that puts him in position to have a consistent release point, and then obviously the ability to manipulate pitches like he does.
Yeah, and it just occurred to me the obvious. I mean, what a wonderful pitcher for a pitching coach.
Yeah.
I mean, Rasmussen, you couldn't get much better in terms of delivery. I mean, it's pretty basic. He's great command. He's tough. He's going to compete. I mean, he's got all the elements, and we've seen it again so far here today. And there's a pretty good one there, too.
Yeah, right?
Swing and miss, and Conforto out on strikes. That's the first out in the 5th inning. And a quick check. 6 strikeouts for Rasmussen.
Right there. Look at, do you see his reaction? He loves the result, did not like the execution of that pitch. They wanted that one in on Conforto. It ended up backing up away, and so you just hold yourself to that high standard. Again, you appreciate the result, but you're like, that's not exactly where I wanted that pitch to go.
1-0 to Andy Pages. That's a strike. That's a nice, easy 96 right there for strike one. And then comes back. He gets a big swing and miss on 96.
Yeah, not trying to be sneaky at all. Just back-to-back mid-90s fastballs poured right through the zone.
He had made 51 pitches through 4. 2. He's averaged just a little under 15.5 pitches per inning, and he's been under that rate so far today. 2-2, chopped to short. Walls, gloves, and throws. A strike to first. 2 up and 2 down. Third baseman Alex Freeman, UCF product. And there's a strike. Rasmussen has been in the strike zone and all around that strike zone. Six strikeouts, no walks. Gave up a hit to Hernandez in the second through a double play. Ground ball, and that's going to be off the foot of Freeland. Ball rolling out into fair territory, but foul ball. Freeland just checking to see if all the toes are still there.
That ball got hammered. Let's see how clean it got him. You see the protection of that right off the toe.
Boy, the digits can take a beating in this game. Oh, 2. Line drive right back into center field. So a base hit, 2-out single by Freeland.
That's one of those fastball locations that you lament when it leaves your hand. Two-seamer, but it's right there. Let's see where Fiducia was kind of set up. They wanted that in. That ball started in, ran middle, and got hammered.
Dalton rushing. Did he go? Yes, on the appeal. That's Tony Randazzo down there at third saying he went. Upstairs. And a strike. And a move to first. The runner back in. Well, 15 pitches in this inning. That matches his inning high for the day at 15 back in the second. Fly ball center field. Johnny DeLuca is right there to make the catch. Bottom of the fifth coming. TV timeout brought to you by your local GMC dealers.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Celebrate Independence Day. Get 5.9% APR on GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 in average finance savings.
Checkers and Rally's $4 unbeatable meal deal is getting glowed up.
Yeah, I rocked the drive-thru back in the day. Let's glow! Guess I still do.
Get Glow's barbecue jacked burger with fries, drink, and dessert. Just $4.
Watch me cook.
Build your meal deal with our quarter-pound crushing cheese double, spicy chicken, or Glow's new barbecue jacked burger. Only at Checkers and Rally's.
This is different.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. Their business earns unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. They get big purchasing power so their business can spend more and earn more. What's a yo wallet?
And a high shot back into deep right. That baby is gone. Yeah!
Well, it's a 3-0 game as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Well, through 4 innings, our StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. Let's look at the pitch results, strikeouts, and the home runs. And so you see the strikeouts all around the strike zone with all the different pitches, the slider, the fastball. He's got the curveball. But you look at those 2 fastballs, the inner third part of the plate, and Yandy Diaz got both of them out. That's what's so impressive. It's one thing to pull a pitch that's in, but he has gone to right field. And I understand it's a short porch here at Steinbrenner Field, but those 2 pitch locations, to get that out the other way, regardless of dimensions, is impressive. Well, it's the game right now.
Well, he has been the entirety of the offense in this game. The Rays with the only runs of the game, 3. A solo homer in the first, 2-run home run in the third off the bat of Yandy Diaz. Now it's 1 and 2 here on Taylor Walls. Back after rehabbing the left shoulder injury he had. Down the third back of the bag. Freeman slipped a little bit and still made the throw. And Freeman on the receiving end to retire Walls.
Yeah, that looked like it could get dicey for the Dodgers, because you're right, Dwayne. The feet start to come out from under Freeland. But he was able to maintain some semblance of balance and make the long throw. Right, there you go. There's the slip. That's where it could have gotten dicey. But he recovered nicely, and it's that throw over to Freeman. Freeland to Freeman.
Now the Rays catcher, Hunter Fiducia. He's out of the Dodgers organization. 1-1. One down. He hit .290 at AAA Oklahoma City, the Dodgers AAA club. 9 home runs down there in his time. So he did show some power. 2-2, and he's been kind of cast as one of those guys with the swing and miss and some pop in his bat.
Yeah.
And a good job behind the plate. And is out on strikes. Slider got him. 2 up and 2 down. We go to the top side of the lineup. Yandy Diaz.
Well, very similar. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. How about the home runs the other way? Again, we just saw where the pitch locations were. Inner third part of the plate, up and down. And Yandy putting them pretty close to each other out there. First inning, the third inning, he has been all the offense. And it's been pretty impressive because, again, there you go. It's our guy.
Well, there's where the first one went. Fouls this one to the right side. 1-1. Yeah, he's ready to see if number 3 is headed out that way. Bring it on.
Do you think that has matched the total of beverages, or do you think he's far surpassed that?
Yeah, I would say the beverage total probably surpassed the home run total.
You think right now?
At this point, yeah.
So that's probably why he needs 3 out there. He's like, I can't have more than homers.
Yeah, he wants some kind of order.
Yep.
2-2, breaking ball. Well, how about Yandy and then the rest of the lineup? Yandy 2 for 2. The rest of the lineup 2 for 16. And a base hit into center field, and Yandy 3 for 3.
Boys, he's seeing the ball well. Watch how he follows this curveball down with his eyes and just puts the swing right on it. Absolute. Here comes the curveball. Look at the he is all over that pitch. That's got a ton of depth. It's a good off-speed delivery. And Yandy, look at him just go down there. He just goes down there and puts the barrel on it right through the middle of the field. And get out of the way.
Well, before that base hit, Yandy had 4 other hits off Blake Snell, all for extra bases. 2 home runs today, came in with 2 doubles off him. And now a base hit. Here's a shot to left. Kim has it caught by Conforto, and the Rays leave a man through 5. It's 3-0 Tampa Bay.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep, can't eat.
See that
brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $4 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, now serves up the all-new Big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah, hey, fast food, this is how you value meals. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
We're at Bang Bang Burgers in South End. Rise Bakery in Greenville, South Carolina.
We're at Malibu Apothecary.
I started baking as a hobby when my daughter was born, and then it just snowballed into a full-fledged bakery.
Spectrum is really the backbone of any of the business we do here. From our customers who come in, we check them in online.
As a small business owner, there's certain things that I have to absolutely rely on. Internet service is one of those things. Spectrum helps my business go from surviving to thriving. Everything we do is easier knowing that we've got a reliable connection. The speed is there, it's fast, it works all the time. If my grandmother could see either restaurant, she would absolutely be super proud of me, yeah.
I traded a 9 to 5 for a 5 to 9. It's a lot of work, but I love it.
I don't see us going anywhere. We're here to stay.
Well, let's take a look at our Toyota keys. The lines of the 2 starters here today with Blake Snell and Drew Rasmussen. 5 innings. Drew has kept the Dodgers off the board. They both have not walked anybody. Starting to rack up the strikeouts. Poor Blake Snell, he's thinking if it wasn't for Yandy Diaz, I can't figure this guy out. He's taken me out of the yard twice the other way. Went down and smoked a curveball through the middle of the field. 3 for 3, 2 homers, 3 driven in. He is the ball game right now. And he's like, yeah, one guy has owned me today.
Well, here in the top of the 6th inning, Miguel Rojas, the bottom of the order, number 9 hitter, is up in the count 2-0. Rasmussen made 67 pitches in the front 5. And now 2 pitches into the 6th. And a bunt and a good one. No play at all, and Rojas bunts his way on.
you could not get down on one knee and roll the ball out there better than Rojas bunted it. Look at him get his feet set to get up that line. He stays in the batter's box, which obviously you have to do, and just puts it in no man's land. That is textbook.
And the leadoff man is on base for the second time today. Rays conferencing on the mound. Mendoza, the catcher, went out there initially, and Kyle Snyder followed suit. Well, Mookie Betts will be up here. When you think about the potential calls from the Hall of Fame, we saw Kershaw, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani. I mean, there's no question about that.
Star-studded team.
Yep.
I mean, the resumes, the track records, all of the above. We've talked about Clayton Kershaw ad nauseum. 217 and 96 in his career with a 2.52 ERA. Freddie Freeman, a career 300 hitter with 355 bombs.
Now top of the order, and Betts takes 94, a little above the zone, 1-0.
I mean, so consistent with the production year in and year out, and some of the things that Ohtani has done. I mean, how about last year against the Rays, where he went into that series, he had the 38, 39 homers, and he had 38 stolen bases, and he ends up getting the 40-40 club in the same game with a walk-off grand slam, no less. I mean, just doing ridiculous things.
Now it's strike to Betts, 1-1. Ohtani on deck. Betts with a 1-1 count and a high shot back into left, sending Morel to the track in front of the wall to make the catch. Turning and back to first goes Rojas. And so Betts gave it a ride, but short of the fence, and Morel had room to make the catch.
Let's see the reaction of Mookie Betts. He got a hanger to work with. Boy, he lifts right there. You see that little bit. You know, a lot of times the pitcher will let you know, the hitter will let you know, and he let you know that I didn't quite get all of that. Great trajectory off the bat, but it falls a little bit short. Drew very relieved.
So the bunt single, then the long fly ball to left, hauled in by Morel. Fiducia out, spending a little more time on the mound, and here comes Kevin Cash with Ohtani due up, and Rasmussen, you have to believe, would prefer to stay on the mound, but the call to the bullpen, and Rasmussen goes 5 1/3. Outstanding outing.
Meet fellow Floridians Gene and Jim. These super snowbirds love and rely on their new natural gas dryer to keep up with those action-packed pool visits. They also love earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time, Sam. Great time to buy.
A Ford F-Series truck.
Take your pick. Gas, all-electric, hybrid, and diesel. With impressive towing capability for any size to-do list. Like building a house.
A two-story brick colonial.
Or hauling that boat to the lake.
What?
That's actually on my to-do list.
Oh.
Now get an F-150 with 0% APR, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days plus $7,310 in total savings. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Choose Winters and Yonkers, and we will send an attorney to you for your auto accident. I'm Bill Winters. If you've been injured in an accident, call Winters and Yonkers so we can start working on your case. Call Winters and Yonkers for your free attorney consultation.
Meet fellow Floridian Brenda Marie. Brenda loves beautifying her pack with her new natural gas tankless water heater. She also loves earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
Braves Baseball brought to you by Advent Health, official champion of the human spirit. Learn more at adventhealth.com. And by Suncoast Credit Union, more perks and less fees. Join today at suncoast.com.
Did you see Drew Rasmussen down there giving it to Miguel Rojas a little bit at first base?
Yeah.
What's with the bunt thing?
Yeah. Look, just swing the bat.
Yes. Well, he was outstanding, pitching into the 6th inning. There.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Hey, you're up 2-0. You're up in the count. Now you're putting down a bunt.
Swing the bat, he's telling me. So great.
Well, here's Ohtani. Eric Clevenger in there. And the first pitch, and he's swinging, shooting it into right. He went after that first pitch fastball. Rojas up to second. Two men on.
You know Ohtani's thrilled that he didn't have to face Drew Rasmussen again.
Yeah.
0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, so he's just going to jump on the first pitch, and there you go.
Well, Ohtani spilled milk now, but he was 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts in his career against Rasmussen. Now Freeman, and he lines one into left for a base hit. They're going to hold Rojas at third. 2 pitches, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, I mean,
base hits by Ohtani and Freeman. And the bases are going to be loaded for Teoscar Hernandez. Kyle Snyder, another trip to the mound. Rays with a run on the home run by Yandy in the first. 2 runs on the 2-run homer by Yandy in the third. It's 3-0, but the Dodgers have loaded the bases with only 1 out. And a long conference with Teoscar Hernandez due up. Kyle Snyder turns and heads back to the dugout. Well, Teoscar Hernandez has been difficult for the Rays through the years, and is 1 for 3 with a home run against Clevenger. It's 97, just missing. Now 2-0, stopped by Fiducia. 5 1/3 for Rasmussen. 4 hits, no runs, responsible for a man on. 6 strikeouts and no walks. And now Clevenger allowed 2 hits behind Hernandez. And the ground ball short. Out at second, out at first. He gets the double play ball. The 6-4-3 off the bat of Teoscar Hernandez. And how about that? Boy, you put that in had them all the way category there as the Rays get out of this jam. And look at Rasmussen.
Are you ready for a great offer on an amazing mattress? Actually, make that your choice of 3 top-of-the-line mattress brands from Rooms To Go. Now easy to buy thanks to 72-month interest-free financing. Choose from the latest Beauty Rest Black, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Premium choices, the ultimate in comfort and support. Yours with special interest-free financing for 6 years. That will put your mind at rest only at Rooms To Go.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first.
First night in the new house.
Like you know to check the neighbors first. before buying a house.
What was that? What?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you. Let our aggressive attorneys represent you for your personal injury case. Our firm will send an attorney, not an investigator, legal assistant, or paralegal. Winters and Yonker.
Hanging out in the Rooms to Go lounge with Grant Balfour. I'm Rich Hollenberg. Well, he had to wait till that inning-ending double play, but Drew Rasmussen completed his 7th outing, giving up 0 runs.
Yeah, Drew Rasmussen, he's been awesome today. Been great to watch. He's out there pounding the zone, predominantly fastball cutter today. Actually, the cutter has been more effective today than the fastball has, actually. You can see him here going up against these elite hitters right here, using the hard heater, the cutter, and both sides of the plate. And you see there the no walks for me. That means he's pounding the zone, 73 pitches, very efficient, very effective. Great job by Rasmussen today.
Dwayne, longest outing since June 19th for Drew.
And he departs with a 3-0 lead. The Rays got out of that the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Brandon Lau facing Jack Dreyer. Lau with a count of a ball, no strikes. High fly ball back into right field. Got a little carry on that, but not quite as much. Higher, as it turned out, than it was deep.
And he had the same reaction as Mookie Betts. That ball off the bat, Brandon let you know, I didn't get it. It looks good. I'm a power guy, but it's not going to get there. Watch the reaction. On it until he's too high.
Junior Caminero. Upstairs, Mano. And a fly ball back into center field. That's got some carry to it. And that ball's going to get out. Home run off the bat of Junior Caminero. A 1-0 pitch. And a solo blast for the Rays' third baseman.
Well, let's let him cross home plate, and then we need to go look at 1.2 and figure out the win. I thought Brandon's had a better chance to get out than that one.
Number 28 for Caminero.
Curveball. And did get full extension. And we know how quick that bat is. And we know how powerful that young man is. And that ball just kept carrying. Nice catch. Nice catch.
Well, Morel comes out swinging and fouls it.
Yeah, anytime you see 1.2 going that way, it's going to help anything to center right.
Souvenir ball on that home run. Ooh. There's a little chopper, third base side, and no play. Barehand pickup by Freeman, and Morel is aboard. There's that little chopper, and now after that base hit, he'll leave, and the Rays will get a pinch runner in there. So there is Jake Mangum to run. The Rays put some very good speed at first base. It's a 4-run game, and with 1 on, 1 out. Mangum aboard now for Josh Lowe. Left on left. And there's a bunt, pretty good one. Barehand pickup, and there's no play. Boy, nice bunt put down by Josh Lowe, with Mangum moving up to second.
Josh Lowe, I'm a thinking man's hitter. And how about for his second hit of the day? perfect timing on that. He angles that bat perfectly, and there's nobody home. Freeland well off the bag and playing deep, and Josh Lowe takes full advantage.
Well, the fly ball to right, and then the home run to right center by Cabanero. Morel singled. Mangum running for him, and Josh Lowe's bunted his way on. Rays take on the Cardinals interleague series. That will begin Thursday, the 21st of August. 3-game series continuing Friday, the 22nd. No game on Saturday, but the Sunday game against the Cardinals on the 24th will wrap up the series. Secure your seats today at RaysBaseball.com. Mark Pryor, quick visit to the mound. Johnny DeLuca will be the hitter with 2 men aboard. This ball popping away from rushing. Rushing, saving that pitch as it bounced in. 1-1.
JD.
Tapper foul. Ball, 2 strikes here. DeLuca coming off 2 hits in last night's game, 2 for 4. It's 2-2.
JD.
They're doing back there at second.
It's hot out there, ain't it?
Dryer. Conversation going with the second base umpire there, Clint Vondrack. Well, when the Rays hit one out of the park, you score free pizza from Colony Grill. Buy any one pizza, get a Colony Grill famous hot oil pizza for free. Restrictions apply. For details, visit RaysBaseball.com/Colony Grill.
Come on, JD.
Bounce foul behind Brady Williams down in the coaching box at third.
Our fan down there is a huge Johnny DeLuca fan. That's when he gets the most chirp.
JD.
Yep. Looking for him to come through here, try to extend this lead.
There you go.
And it's a full count.
Yeah. It's when he comes alive. Yeah.
Taylor Walls on deck. Foul ball once again. Battling through this 3-2 at bat. DeLuca came in 4 of 12 against lefties. Called out on strikes, just caught part of that outside edge And is out number 2.
Watch the pitch. It starts off the plate away, so DeLuca gives up on it, and it just curls back enough. That backdoor slider.
Here's Taylor Walls. And that's the ball. Walls led off the 3rd inning with a base hit scored on the 2nd home run of the day by Yandy Diaz. And the strike inner part. 1-1. Ground ball, shortstop. Betts will take it to second to Rojas for the force. Rays pick up a run. Junior Caminero connecting for the 28th time this year. And the Rays have opened a 4-0 lead.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR, plus current Chevy owners get $4,750 total cash allowance. That's a total value of over $10,500 on this Silverado. That's 20% below MSRP.
See your local Chevy dealer.
For a good time, head on down to Camp Holly Airboat Rides. Enjoy a nice cold beverage from the Tiki Bar. Listen to live music from the rear deck. Stop by Gator's Grill and get a real taste of old Florida. Take in the beautiful view from our observation deck. Camp Holly Airboat Rides is Brevard County's #1 airboat riding destination. Located on the St. Johns River in West Melbourne. Call us today to book your next team building or family event. Visit Camp Holly Airboat Rides today.
Built on history, fueled by community, Cocoa Village isn't just a place to go. It's the place to be. From stylish boutiques to cozy bookstores, art galleries to antique shops, our small businesses hold new discoveries around every corner. Whether you're after fine dining or a quick bite, our diversity of ambiance and cuisine will tempt every palate. Stroll tree-lined streets, enjoy the waterfront, and make memories in the heart of the Space Coast. In historic Cocoa Village, there's something for everyone.
Well, tomorrow, Rays Live, the pregame show presented by Canes, with Joe Boyle being the primary interview. And we will also hear the breakdown from BA on Yandy Diaz. There'll be plenty of material coming off today's game for that. And Rich and Grant along on Rays Live, the pregame tomorrow.
So I am in the pregame tomorrow.
I guess you are.
Yeah, I mean, you just touted it. I usually... Okay.
Well, just a little extra prep, that's all.
Yeah, and, I mean, that's fine. That gets you ready for the game. It broadens, you know. I mean, I can do Yandy in my sleep. That's a piece of cake. You typically, you know, if the pregame show is in the morning hours... I thought my contract explicitly stated that I didn't have to do any calisthenics that I deem unnecessary. Or maybe that was Roger Dorn.
Oh, hey, there's a fair ball and a great stop. Back of first, Yandy up with that one, and Ucedo off the mound to cover, and right there, I mean, that's one of the highlights you'll talk about tomorrow.
Oh, but we're going to put defense in now. Absolutely. If I'm going to break down Yandy Diaz, and I know where they were going with that angle, it was his day offensively, well, we're going to put a little defensive package in there too, and this will be the highlight. What a play by Yandy. I mean, that ball goes into the glove, actually into foul territory at that point, and then there's the feed. We talk about his feed, so those pitchers covering the bag, always on the money. I'm excited now.
There you go, see?
Yeah, I'm excited now.
Andy Pages reaching for that breaking ball out for a strike. Mangum out there in left after pinch running.
I might be early tomorrow too, Dwayne. Usually segment 3. I have a feeling that I may be pushed up a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. There's a chance. Maybe able to join the fellas early. Grant and Richie.
0-2.
And by the way, this is coming off of night 1 of SummerSlam tonight.
Oh,
you know how excited I am for the day games.
Yeah.
I love day baseball. But then I get to go home and fire the grill up and watch night 1 of SummerSlam.
Well, there will be some carryover from that.
Oh, there will.
Question.
Yeah. Yes, there will.
And a wave and a miss, and Pages is out on strikes. Little drop down there, and he got him with the fastball moving.
Watch how he takes this pitch right there from the side. The release, and there's that four-seamer. He just rides it up and away from Pages. Uceda, you know, his fastball and changeup, those are his big two, obviously. But they're so close in velocity that you really need that unique movement on each pitch for Uceda to be effective. And that's what we're seeing right now, where he's running up a huge strikeout numbers over his last 6-7 outings. That fastball's got some jump to it, and then that changeup is really dive bombing towards the ground. So that, you see that fastball there riding up, and the changeup has been really unique off of that. So when you get those two distinct types of movements on pitches that are only a few miles apart, velocity-wise, that's when you start to see Uceda dominate.
And a long one. That's going to be a foul ball. Well, foul.
Let's see if he 2-1 count. We'll see. 1-2 count. You go right to the changeup now, down and away, and try to get Freeman pull right off of it. He still does it, but he pulled the changeup.
Now 3 balls and a strike. Rushing on deck. And that's a strike. How about that for a 3-1 pitch?
You're right. And he fooled everybody. Fooled me, fooled Freeland, fooled, well, not Cuzzy. He's all over it.
Just enough of the edge to be a strike. And a full count. 2 outs, bases empty. And he comes back to get him. Got that change. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 7th coming, 4-0 Rays.
You found it then?
Of course I did.
Good boy.
For the first time ever at Citi's anniversary event, get 54 months no interest or free premium delivery and 36 months no interest, plus once-a-year savings on bestsellers. Citi Furniture, designed for love.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond, with airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
And Doug.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Limo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh, yeah. We do that, too.
The limo?
At your service.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Boy, over one of our favorite shots, Dwayne, during the telecast right there, the 1.2. The Rays right now with a 4-0 lead. Drew Rasmussen outstanding, pitching into the 6th inning, 4 hits, didn't give up a run, didn't walk anybody, 6 strikeouts. Blake Snell on the other side, he was outstanding except to Yandy Diaz, who was accounted for all 3 of the runs against him. A solo shot in the 1st, a 2-run shot in the 3rd, and Freddie Freeman, a career 300 hitter, who came into the ball game, Dwayne, hitting .299. I think those 2 singles have pushed him up to his career average, which is 300.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 on the day as this game moves into the home half of the 7th inning, with the Rays holding this 4-0 lead. Alexis Diaz, the new pitcher, and Hunter Fiducia leads off against him. Pitch is a strike.
Every time you say his name, I just think about investing.
Yes.
Right?
I get you.
My mind goes right to the portfolio.
High fly ball down the left side, going to stay fair, and caught by Conforto out there. Well, the Rays acquiring him from the Dodgers. Kind of stacked up in the catching situation over there. Most of the year at AAA.
Just think about it. I mean, just feels like he's been released. You know, I finally get an opportunity in the big leagues. You know, sometimes you're caught in an organization where the catchers above you just aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of entrenched, and there's nowhere for you to go. Now, if you can play, eventually you'll get out of a situation like that, and that's exactly what has happened with Fiducia. But he's got to be thrilled for this new lease on life and being able to get out from AAA and go right to the big leagues and start to contribute.
Ball 2 to Yandy. Big day for Yandy Diaz. 2 home runs and a base hit. Solo homer in the first, 2-run home run in the third. Go back to the first and third innings.
Well, down and in, inside out, and just gets it over the wall, spills a beer in the process. Up and in, and he's able to stay inside of it in a very similar trajectory. He's like, are you kidding me? Both of those pitches were on the inner third of the plate, up and down, and he takes them out to right field. That's just, you don't see that often. You don't see that 2 times in the first 3 innings of a game.
So full count to Yandy. Oh, and he got a chase right there. So Yandy out on strikes. Out for the first time today. To boost your FAMU pride on Friday, August 22nd, the Rays take on the Cardinals. Fans can purchase the FAMU special ticket package in advance, including a custom FAMU hat. Visit RaysBaseball.com/FAMU for details.
Why do I feel like you're walking a tightrope right there? I think it was the look on your face as you were reading.
2-0 the count here.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that FAMU got plenty of mentions. And it did.
Yeah, it did. It did. The Rattlers. You definitely made your point.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. There is the strike. 2-1. Look out. Close. It's missed him in. 3-1. Full count. Rays with a run in the first on the Yandy home run, 2 in the third on the Yandy 2-run homer. Caminero homered in the 6th. It's 4-0. And a swing and miss. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. Kim is out of there. And we're going to head into the 8th inning. 4-0.
Meet fellow Floridian Brenda Marie. Brenda loves beautifying her pack with her new natural gas tankless water heater. She also loves earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
Beat the Clock this Saturday, Sunday, Monday at Cane's. The sooner you come in, the more you save. Saturday, take 20% off. Sunday, 10%. Monday, 5% off. 0% interest for 4 full years. Choose from living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Save more when you beat the clock at Cane's Furniture.
Get more for less.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social. We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Meet fellow Floridians, the Smiths and the Smiths. They love simmering, searing, and sautéing on their new natural gas stove. They also love earning a valuable cashback rebate. Now you can too. Love your home even more with natural gas.
Ball game heading into the 8th inning, and Yandy Diaz taking a little time to get back out there at first base and a little extra support. A little tape up there on that right hand and wrist area.
Looks like he's getting ready for a sparring session.
Look.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. Yandy Diaz, chasing out of the zone and obviously rolling that top hand on the swing. Felt something in there.
2-0 the count to Rushing, leading off the inning. And he skies this one on the right side. Kim and Diaz. It's going to be Kim, and Kim makes the catch. And boy, that was anything but routine. One out. Suit up this season, MLBshop.com. Checking out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com for your Rays gear and today's special offer. There we go, Rojas. That's a strike. Ground to short. Ball's up and out with his throw. 2 up and 2 down. 5 in a row retired by Uceda. We've got a couple strikeouts to end the 7th, and Uceda has been right on point recently.
Okay. 21 punch-outs up against just 3 walks in his last 11 1/3 innings. And again, we're talking about the unique movement. The fastball has gotten jumpy again, and the changeup has been really good.
And how about that for a first pitch strike? Perfect location.
Yeah, I mean, kneecaps outside corner. So right now, you take advantage of the run that Uceda has been on. It's been impressive. It's been overpowering, really. See right there, 94 to 90. Not a ton of difference in the velocity when you're talking fastball changeup, but you see that the finish on that pitch, he's able to separate those pitches because of the action on them.
Ooh, that one coming in. Crowds bets as he fouls it. It's 1-2. It is a ball 2 strike pitch wide. 2-2. And the foul ball. Forcing another pitch with 4 runs, 8 hits. Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits. And the pop foul that will carry into the stands. The count remains 2-2. Gandhi with a 3-hit day, 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in. And that makes the count full. Ohtani on deck. Fly ball, right field. There's Josh Lowe making the catch. A 1-2-3-8. 4-0 Rays.
You have a UTI at 30,000 feet. Yeah, you need a doctor. Good thing you can chat with an Amazon One medical provider from anywhere. That way, beds will be at your hotel, maybe even before you arrive. Now just brace your urethra for turbulence.
Hear me out. What if your checking account came with benefits like a combo meal, but without the grease, yeah? So start with high yield checking and earn up to 7% APY on your first $500. Then stack on a savings and money market account. Then you top it off with freebies like overdraft protection and BOGO tickets to attractions throughout Florida. That's financial fuel without the crash. Visit suncoast.com/combo and build your winning combo today.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
At Ace, our buckets hold so much more than paint. They hold dreams and hope for children. This weekend, make a $5 donation and get a 5-gallon bucket plus 20% off almost anything that fits inside it.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Well, if Rays pitchers strike out 10 batters in a home game, go to any Cane's Furniture store within 5 days, receive a Tijuana Flats coupon. Visit canesstrikeout.com. The game moves into the bottom of the 8th inning. Brandon Lau leads it off, and he's going to bunt and does so foul. Strike one. Anthony Banda is in the game now. He pitched parts of 3 years in a Rays uniform. 50 games this year for the Dodgers with a .356 earned run average. Two-strike count. Snell, Dreyer, Diaz, and now Banda. One ball, two-strike count to Brandon. Pete Fairbanks up in the bullpen for the Rays. It's going to be outside 2-2. Banda originally drafted by Milwaukee, and he gets a called third strike right there. Lau out on strikes for the 3rd time in this game. Well, Rich and Grant will be along on Rays Live, the post game presented by Advent Health. We'll hear from Kevin Cash. Ryan Bass will have interviews from the clubhouse. All coming up on Rays Live, the postgame.
Two big ones from the big guy. I love that headline.
I don't know the count. Yep, 2 home runs for Yandy, a 3-hit day. That's a big swing and miss. Caminero trying to lift that one out for his second home run of the day. Homered to right center in the 6th, giving him 28 for the year. And with Yandy, he has 20 home runs now. Ground ball over the mound, back of the bag at second. And Rojas is there to make the throw. So 2 up, 2 down. And now Jake Mangum to hit right-handed against the left-hander Anthony Banda. Fouls it back. This one is pulled foul up in front. Banda had been with a number of teams. We mentioned earlier with the Rays. Fairbanks down there in the bullpen is with Arizona, Washington. There's a swing and miss. And the Dodgers the last 2 years plus. He has a 1-2-3 inning. Ohtani will lead it off when we go to the 9th.
The Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale ends Monday. Hurry in to get big savings and endless sofa possibilities. Remember, every Rooms to Go sofa is on sale. Save on fabric sofas, sleeper sofas, plush leather sofas, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Every sofa you see is priced low to sell fast. And only Rooms to Go offers an opportunity like this. So shop the Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale now through Monday. Every sofa is on sale.
It's a summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. How about you two?
Mud bath.
I'm kind of a deal hunter. I like to make sure we got the best deal.
We used a Spectrum savings calculator before. I learned that since we're existing Spectrum Internet customers, we get a mobile line for a year.
Having a line for a year would be amazing. I looked at you and I said, how is the savings so substantial?
Yeah.
Switch and save with one mobile line included with your internet service. Backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
It's a summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. How about you two?
Mud bath.
Rays take a 4-0 lead into the 9th inning, and they call upon Pete Fairbanks, who becomes the 4th pitcher of the game for the Rays. And he will be facing Ohtani, Freeman, and Hernandez here in the 9th inning.
Not exactly the easiest of tasks, but Pete Fairbanks has the stuff to be able to get it done. Let's look at the velocities. That 4-seam fastball sits at 97. He's got a changeup. You talk about not a lot of difference in velocity. His fastball changeup, and then, of course, that slider that a lot of times looks like a very hard curveball. A ton of depth on that pitch.
And Ohtani takes the first pitch for a ball. And a big uppercut right there. On the slider, it's 1-1. could not catch up to it.
Well, now watch the swing path. That pitch stays true at 98, and you see that uppercut swing just has no chance on that particular offering by Fairbanks.
Throw a chair.
1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw a chair, Pete.
It's now 3-2. Ohtani 1 for 2 against Fairbanks in his career, and now he's 1 for 3. Out on strikes this time. His hit had been a home run. The other 2 at-bats ending in strikeouts, including this one.
How about the flat slider up above the zone? I don't think that I had that on the bingo card of the put-away pitch, but doesn't really matter. Bottom line game, and he's able to get the strikeout in the first out of the inning.
Freddie Freeman. The pitch is in there for a strike. The Rays were shut out 5-0 last night. To this point, they have kept the Dodgers off the board through 8 1/3. It's a 4-0 game. And 2 strikes to Freeman. Freeman 4 of 12 with a home run against the Rays right-hander Fairbanks. Also a couple doubles. Fouls it, holding the count at 0-2. Well, you see where Freeman likes it.
Anything middle down. It's right in his swing path. You know, that is such an accurate depiction of where he hammers the baseball.
And he is out on strikes. That went down at 96 below the zone.
Well, and so that's the thing. He likes the ball middle of the zone down. It doesn't mean you don't go down there, but present it as a pitch that he's going to be able to get to. It's the changeup, and he drives it right downhill. And so Freddie out of the hand thinks, oh, that's right in my wheelhouse. But that ball just continues to burrow itself out of the zone.
Well, 10 strikeouts for Rays pitching. And no walks to be found today. There's a strike on the outside corner to Teoscar Hernandez. And a wave and miss. It's now 0-2. Rays with 8 prior shutouts, and a high pop foul going to be out of play. And of those 8, Rasmussen has started 4 of the 8. A 2-strike count to Hernandez. And it's over. Swing and a miss. Fairbanks comes in and strikes out the side in the 9th inning, and the Rays win this one 4-0. The Rays with 11 strikeouts spread over Rasmussen, Clevenger, Uceda, and Fairbanks, and there's the one to end it. 98 up, and 1-2-3 go the Dodgers in the 9th inning as the Rays win this one 4-0, and even the current series had a game apiece.
Well, our Chevy plays of the game. Why don't we go to the big guy? He dropped 2 on the Dodgers here today. Let's go back to the first inning. Blake Snell trying to come down and in. Yandy Diaz fights it off and splits it right over the wall out there in right field. He would not be done. A couple innings later, bottom of the third, a fastball up and in. Both pitches in third of the plate, up and down, and he took him out to right field. An impressive feat for Yandy Diaz. Would add another single into center field later in the ball game. 3-hit day, 3 RBI day. Win for the Rays.
Rays are winners 4-0. Back in a moment.
Look, I deleted Garrett. He's back.
Now that Weeble's the official online brokerage of the Tampa Bay Rays, a lot of our employees are taking this partnership a little too seriously.
Alrighty, thank you for calling Weeble. Have a nice day.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
We pickled everything, Sam. The Big Deal Meal. A Sonic Smasher, top of Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled foam. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
Rays win at 4-0. Rasmussen gets his 9th win. Blake Snell, the loser, 1-1. Took 2 hours and 13 minutes to play this game. For Brian Anderson and the rest of our crew, Dwayne Stats, hope you've enjoyed the telecast. Rays and the Dodgers again tomorrow. Our coverage begins at 11:30. We will see you then. Rich Grant and Ryan Bass comes your way next.
The new DQ Reese's Caramel Craze Blizzard Treat is the perfect blend of Reese's and caramel. Soothe your sweet tooth with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and salted caramel truffles. With pure Reese's bliss in every bite, you'd be crazy not to.
Limu Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Probably should have gone the other way.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Some like them on an ice cream sandwich. Eat them how you like them.
Pop-Tart. Crazy!
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire.
Honey?
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Big news. DirecTV got hot.
Thought they'd never lose those pudgy satellite dishes? Well, now they're streaming and steaming.
They've never been more flexible.
Is that DirecTV?
You bet it is.
They've got abs now, too.
I mean, apps. And you can get it with or without a device. No strings attached. It's true. DirecTV got hot. Sorry. Not sorry.
Get live TV and apps starting at $19.99.
This one was a Rays role reversal today. Game 1, LA wins it 5-0. Game 2, Tampa Bay takes it 4-0. Pete Fairbanks comes in the ninth and strikes out the side of Dodgers. Final score, Tampa Bay 4-0 to even this series at a game apiece. And with that, we welcome you back inside the FanDuel Sports Network studio. Another victorious edition of Rays Live, the postgame, brought to you by Advent Health. Of course, that's Grant Balfour. I'm Rich Hollenberg. Ryan Bass is getting interviews as we speak. And as always, you'll hear Kevin Cash's full postgame press conference coming up. So it's no surprise that Rays pitchers shut down the Dodgers bats. This is a Dodgers team that now has struck out 26 times in the first 2 games.
Yeah, the Dodgers, I mean, it's crazy to think, right? We were talking about it back there. It was kind of a carbon copy, but the flip side tonight, I mean, ton of strikeouts on their part. But, yeah, that's what it took to shut down that lineup tonight and get that win.
No doubt. We have a lot to get to, but the star of the game, undoubtedly, was Yandy Diaz. Our Advent Health highlights. Let's talk about Yandy's afternoon, and he started quickly against his former teammate, Blake Snell.
He did. Yandy got off to a great start today. I mean, you know, Yandy's being Yandy, and this is the typical swing that Yandy does. I mean, he goes inside out better than anyone in this game. Manages to scrape it over that home run fence right there. I mean, look at him. Elated, right? The Rays have been struggling, and there it is. To start it off like that, Yandy's a leader right here, and that's what he does. And he goes out and does it again. Snell's just shocked. He's like, what do I got to do to get this guy out right here? I don't know what to throw him. Just keeps the hands inside so well, goes the other way, and there it is. He threw him that curveball before that hit right there, and he thought he had him. He got him off balance. Yandy said, nope, not going to happen. I'm going to stay back and drive that one up the middle.
Yandy's 20th home run on the season, his 9th versus left-handed pitching, 35th multi-hit game, and his 11th 3-hit game this season. All of that deserves a conversation with Ryan Bass.
Richie, thank you. Yandy, you're one of the few teammates left when Blake Snell was on this roster. You get him twice today. What allowed you to see him so well?
Fuiste uno de los pocos compañeros de equipo que pudo jugar con Snell. Le diste 2 cuadrangulares hoy. ¿Qué puedes decir acerca de eso?
Yo simplemente contento por haber dado esos dos jonrones y principalmente por haber ayudado al equipo a ganar.
Simply just happy to happen to hit those 2 home runs and happy to help the team win.
I'll tell you, teams have been attacking you in with the fastball. How have you made the counter adjustment to get those 2 baseballs out to right field the opposite way?
Que los equipos te han venido atacando adentro. Que cómo hiciste los ajustes para poder pegar los 2 honrones por el opposite field.
No, simplemente no quise hacer conversión tan fuerte, simplemente traté de hacer contacto con la bola y salió esos 2 batazos.
I wasn't trying to swing too hard. I was just trying to make contact, and those 2 homers came.
That first home run, Yandy, was career hit number 900 for you. What does that milestone mean to you?
El primer honrón fue el hit número 900 para ti. ¿Qué significa eso en tu carrera?
No, una cosa grande, ¿me entiendes? De tanto esfuerzo que he hecho y trabajado todos los días y gracias a Dios las cosas me están saliendo bien.
Something big, you know, after all the sacrifice and the work that I have put in, you know, I'm glad that things are going well for me now.
I saw your hand got taped up. Everything okay?
Que ve que te tapearon la mano, te pusieron tape, que si está todo bien.
Un problemita en la mano, pero todo está bien.
Just a little bit of trouble with my hand, but everything is fine.
All right, good to hear after those 2 home runs today. Yandy, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Richie, back to you, the big guy with 2 big bombs today, and the hand is A-OK.
That is certainly good news. The big guy's the best. Everybody loves Yandy Diaz, but we were talking during the game. One of the things that has troubled the Rays is their margin for error is so small that they need to excel in all 3 phases of the game: offense, defense, and pitching in order to be a playoff caliber team. Today we saw that. Not only did the offense put up more than enough runs, but Drew Rasmussen led the way, and we'll talk about the bullpen as well. Yeah. But Drew led the way, his 7th scoreless outing this year.
Yeah, Drew was lights out today. He came out firing. I mean, this is the Drew Rasmussen that we know. Got to see him extend him out a little bit today. The fact that he was very efficient, threw the ball so well. I mean, cutters in. This is it. He's stuck with that cutter primarily today. It was in the 40% range as far as using that more than actually the 4-seam fastball. And then you'll see the right here. down and in. I mean, that's a great pitch right there. I mean, it's hard to get to. And then he was raising and elevating that pitch, the fastball later in the game. I mean, you saw Ohtani. They took him out there, but Ohtani 2 Ks against him right there. You can see one of the greatest hitters in the game had trouble with him. 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, no walks was a big one for me in the 6 Ks. Going out there and showing that he can put guys away and being very efficient right there. 51 strikes and 73 pitches. I mean, that's the Drew Rasmussen that we know, filling up the zone.
And we know he is on an innings limit season long. They want to keep him to around 150 innings. So he's not going to go much more than 5 or maybe 6 innings. 5 1/3 is the longest Drew Rasmussen has gone since June 19th. So an all-around excellent effort, well-deserving of the win, and that is what he got. But then he handed the ball off to the bullpen, which all of a sudden is back to being the lockdown bullpen that we've gotten used to. Our good Greek move of the game, the bullpen looking bananas today.
Yeah, I mean, love seeing it, right? Being a bullpen guy myself, love seeing the bullpen come out on top today. Last night, they threw very well. Today, come out and do the exact same thing again. Got a little bit of a worry there. 2 singles off 2 pitches. Loaded the bases, but Clevenger dug deep, came up with the big ground ball. Double play right there. And you see Rasmussen, Clevenger, the boys, big sigh of relief, very happy right there. And it didn't end there. You set up, coming in and throwing the ball as well as he has been, continuing this role. I mean, you can see the ball. You see the side spin on that right there. Fastball, getting some rise to it. And then that changeup, just diving down and in on top of the plate. He goes out, throws 2 perfect innings, and picks up a couple strikeouts, getting high fives in there. Everybody loving that. And then here we go. We got Pete Fairbanks coming in to close the door. Not a safe situation, but as the Rays games at the moment have been going, this feels like a safe situation. He comes in and blows the doors up, strikes out 3 right there, and finishes the game.
And striking out 3 is one thing. Striking out Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez in the top of the 9th, that is a whole different ball of wax. No hits, or 1 hit, and no runs, and 5 strikeouts with no walks. For those 3 relievers, they were absolutely lights out. This was somewhat of a pitcher's duel. Other than Yandy Diaz getting to Blake Snell, his return to Tampa Bay, he looked pretty good.
He did. I mean, we saw that home run right there to Diaz to start it off, but he settled in. I mean, he shows he's got the strikeout stuff that he's always had. He goes out there today, he throws that pitch. I mean, we know he's got that stuff. He's got electric fastball, and he throws that breaking ball right off of that, puts a wrinkle in it. Very hard to pick up from hitters. You know, a lot of the lefties obviously struggling, then tying some of the righties up there. Breaking balls, Brandon Lowe right there. You know, it's one of those things. He goes out. I wouldn't say he was rusty, but he did give up the long ball today, and that's what cost him. Obviously, Yandy got him. And we put the runs up on the board. It was enough to get ahead.
Yeah, 8 strikeouts, no walks for Blake Snell. Pretty good first outing back after missing 4 months of action for the Dodgers. We'll go to break on Rays Live, the postgame show, and take a look at the 3rd home run of the afternoon. This one turned in by the Rays home run leader, Junior Caminero, going yard for number 28 on the season. We're back to hear from Kevin Cash when we return.
If you ever find yourself moving through these doors,
we're gonna take care of you.
If you ever hear these sounds, or see these lights, may you find our caring team of ER experts all around you. This is the human spirit at its best. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Form or function?
Should we push the timeline?
Will it hold? Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster.
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No. That's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret? Fine, I'll spill. I totally upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick?
I'd suggest a classic cat eye.
Wow, setting the bar high for daycare pickup. Get in on this.
Action.
Applebee's 2 for $25.
Zoom in.
Get 1 appetizer and 2 entrees like the new chicken Parmesan fettuccine.
Choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's iconic 2 for $25.
Sorry, were we in that shot?
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you. Let our aggressive attorneys represent you for your personal injury case. Our firm will send an attorney, not an investigator, legal assistant, or paralegal. Winters and Yonker.
Next.
Don't just stand there. Everything you need to turn $1 into an epic win is in your hand. Bet it, parlay it, boost it. However you want to do it. From wherever you are to the moon. Bet anytime you've got a feeling. And withdraw cash when you want it.
Next.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. New players bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets.
Rays Live, the postgame show on FanDuel Sports Network, is brought to you by Advent Health, official champion of the human spirit. Learn more at adventhealth.com. And by City Furniture, trends you want, prices you'll love. Well, they're getting the Steinbrenner field ready for one more home game before the Rays hit the road for the longest road trip of the season coming up. A reminder, Rays fans, starting Monday and going every Monday through Friday on FanDuel Sports Network, it's Golic and Golic from 3 to 5 Eastern Time, Mike Sr. and Mike Jr. with the bold takes, the big personalities, and the best stories in sports. The best team today, the Tampa Bay Rays. They shut out the LA Dodgers 4-0 in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Let's go inside and hear from Kevin Cash.
Pretty impressive to see Yandy take 2 inside fastballs and hit it up the opposite way to right field.
Yeah, it was impressive. I mean, sometimes you play the elements a little bit. Yandy did really well today for 2 big home runs, one being a 2-run homer to give us a 3-run lead, and then Cammy comes up for the 4th.
Drew really seemed to keep their lineup off balance. What did you like most about his outing?
I mean, the strike throwing was just really, really high. He was attacking the zone well, mixed his pitches well, you know, went through the teeth of their lineup and created some swing and miss, encouraged by that. But he had the cutter going, the sinker going. Give Hunter Fiducia a lot of credit back there, kind of working and learning on the fly. He did a nice job.
And then the bullpen, but specifically highlighted by you, Seda. I think over his last 12 innings, he's struck out 21, only 3 walks. What's been the difference for him over that stretch?
Feels like from the side he's pitching with more conviction right now. And attacking the zone. When he gets out of the zone, he, you know, it's like he takes a deep breath knowing that the best chance for him to have success is to get the count back in his favor. But I was impressed with all of them. I mean, Clev came in, did a nice job. Uceta certainly, and then Pete to punch out 3 right there. That's really encouraging with big stuff.
Just going back to Clev for a second, I know the 2 singles, but that double play it seemed like a very critical moment in the game.
Yeah, big moment, huge. I mean, look, those are tough matchups when you're talking about Ohtani and Freddie Freeman. They're really good hitters, righty, lefty. I'm not going to say it doesn't matter. It matters, but, you know, they came up with an aggressive approach. I give Clev credit for attacking and throwing strikes. Want to get to 0-1 real quick, but stayed at it even with the bases loaded and got him to hit it to the right guy in Taylor Walls.
And then I think you've said it, some of the guys have said it, getting an early lead would be one way to kind of get back on a good track for Yandy to give you that 3-0 lead. How big do you think that was?
Yeah, 1-0 then 3-0 is big. I mean, we know Blake is really, really tough, and he looked really good for that to be his first outing at the big leagues, coming off rehab. I mean, he had a good fastball, threw his changeup, so understand why we needed to get some early runs. I'm glad that we did.
And then just the last thing is, you've said a couple times, you need wins however you can get them, but a win that kind of looked as you've played games before, getting an early lead, playing some good defense, getting some good bullpen work, it's kind of reassuring, reconfirming.
I'm happy we won.
You said last night that, you know, the team was going through a stretch. You're having trouble overcoming any kind of adversity today. Drew comes out 1-2-3. Yandy leadoff homer. I mean, does it just set a completely different tone?
A lot of good things happen, but they happen today. We've got to continue that.
Alongside Grant Balfour, Rich Hollenberg back in the FanDuel Sports Network studio as the postgame show brought to you by Advent Health rolls on. You heard a couple of times it mentioned in the postgame press conference, getting on the board early. The Rays are now 38-17 when they score first. You can thank Yandy Diaz for that. 2 home runs, one of them a 2-run shot to give the Rays a 3-0 lead. They ride that to a 4-0 shutout victory. Their 9th shutout of the season, and they shut out the LA Dodgers bats for just the 5th time this year. We're back to wrap things up and get you ready for the rubber match after this.
T-Mobile home internet is about value, benefits.
What you doing, Zach?
I'm rehearsing for our T-Mobile home internet commercial. There are so many benefits and awards. You got to talk really fast.
Well, let me try. T-Mobile home internet ranks #1 in customer satisfaction for home wireless internet by J.D. Power.
Wow.
Try singing it. Just one chord. It's an easy set.
Easy set.
We're a pretty good duo.
It's pronounced duet.
Get T-Mobile home internet, just $35 a month with our 5-year price guarantee.
Don't miss this month on Golf Life. We talk with teaching legend Mike Malaska about his golf life, your game, and advice from people like Jack Nicklaus. Plus, you'll learn more about Pechanga Resort and the journey at Pechanga Golf Course. Watch Golf Life airing through the month here on FanDuel Sports Network.
Why AAA? Because you're stuck in a rut, literally.
Because you're out of gas. And in a pickle. Because stuff happens. And AAA is the most trusted roadside assistance. Join today at AAA.com.
I was involved in a bad wreck, and attorney Dan Newland got me a big check for $650,000. Thanks, Dan.
I was hit by a big truck in Ocala, and attorney Dan Newland got me $980,000.
I was hit by a big truck, and attorney Dan Newland got me $1.2 million.
Involved in a car accident? Put our reputation for success to work for you now. Call me Saturday or Sunday at 407-888-8000.
Why AAA? Because you're stuck in a rut, literally.
Because you're out of gas. And in a pickle. Because stuff happens. And AAA is the most trusted roadside assistance. Join today at AAA.com.
Rays Live, the postgame show on FanDuel Sports Network, is brought to you by Advent Health, official champion of the human spirit. Learn more at adventhealth.com. So the Rays right the ship. They snap a 4-game losing streak with a 4-0 win over the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Back inside the FanDuel Sports Network studio, wrapping up another victorious edition of Rays Live, the postgame, alongside Grant Balfour. I'm Rich Hollenberg. So it all comes down to tomorrow's Game 3, the rubber match between the Rays and the Dodgers. Let's take a look at our Toyota road ahead to get you ready with the pitching matchup. And it's going to be another good one because Yamamoto's going on Sunday for the Dodgers, and Joe Boyle will make his 2nd consecutive start for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, Shibu Yamamoto, he's going to be going out there tomorrow. He's an all-star. He's having a great season right now. He pitched only in 18 games last year, cut a little short with some injuries, but this year, 21 games, he's looking healthy, he's looking good. 2.63 ERA. Kind of guy that's going to throw that 4-seam at you, goes to his splitter a lot, throws 6 different types of pitches, so he's throwing the whole kitchen sink out there at you, but he's looking very good, and he's been throwing the ball well. Joe Boyle, we're going to look for him to go a little bit better than his last start. He had the 3 1/3 against the Yankees right there. 3 walks, 6 strikeouts still. He's got the strikeout stuff. All about him going out there, keeping runners off base, throwing strikes, and if he does, he's got the stuff, the 100-mile-an-hour heater to go do it.
The Rays get the offense, they get the pitching, and they got some good defense as well. It all adds up to their 55th victory of the year. 4-0 the final score one more time against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they improved to 22-8 when they hit 2 or more home runs. You could say it's not always about the dingers, but the Rays certainly win more than their fair share when they hit the ball out of the ballpark, and they did it again today. For everybody here at FanDuel Sports Network, including my broadcast partner, Grant Balfour, I'm Rich Hollenberg saying so long, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you Sunday for a little baseball brunch and more Rays action.